Good morning, everyone. Pedro here with another live stream. And today is Wednesday, November 2nd. It's 7 a.m. right now. And I just want to welcome you guys to the channel. You know, maybe you're new to trading, or maybe you've never traded before, or maybe you're just starting out, guys. Whatever the case is, just want you to know that you have a community you can count on, guys. Like I said, I'm live every single day, guys. And like I said, I try to provide as much value as possible. You know, and I want you to know I'm here to help you out. I'm here to help you out, and that's why I created this community. And you know, it's been such a blessing to be able to see so many people grow each day, day by day. And you know, I appreciate all the love and support, guys. So if you're, you know, maybe like I said, if you're struggling with trading, or you know, you've been trading for 2-3 years and you just haven't been able to see consistency or find your edge, make sure you guys subscribe below and hit that little notification icon and hit all notifications so you do not miss a live stream. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining in. We're going to get started shortly here. So I'm just going to clear the charts a little bit. But before I do, you can already see basically price is starting to react to this wedge pattern formation that I was mentioning from last night. So we did get a bounce off from here, so I'm just gonna continue on. But before we begin, guys, if you're new, let me know in the chat box below where you're joining us from. Let me know what country you're joining us from, guys, and that way you know, I read all the comments and stuff like that. So but yeah, so check it out. We already have gold kind of respecting our wedge pattern formation that we had here. Remember, I told you guys from last night, I'm probably going to see it start kind of bouncing between here, and we may see some sort of a breakout. But we're going to start in a second, guys. So just bear with me. I'm just going to update some settings here on the video description, and then we'll get started shortly. Okay. Thanks so much, guys. All right, guys, welcome. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate you all. Let's go. We got Amio. What's up? We got my sister-in-law, Vivi. Let's go, Goonies. Let's go. We've got Jeffrey from Tanzania. Let's go, Jeffrey. Welcome. We've got Dion here from South Africa. Welcome, Dion. Okay, guys, so we're gonna begin. Like I said, we're gonna get started right now. I'm just finishing up updating some settings here on the video description, and then we'll get everything all sorted out. I love seeing those flags. I love seeing you know, everyone kind of letting us know where they're from. And so yeah, so we're gonna get started here, guys. Just give me 1 second. Should be good here. Hope you guys are having a good morning, guys. And then we're gonna be killing these markets. Yeah, didn't get in on this, but this was kind of my outlook. We may actually see, because we're seeing price kind of range. We may actually see it probably finally break below, because it seems it is respecting this high over here. Do you see that? We're getting a price respect that high. But yeah, give me 1 second here, guys. We've got Light DN here. He says I'm selling GJ. Yeah, probably everything in the pound is probably weak, most likely. I haven't seen GJ yet. Yeah, we broke below our level of support here. So this is definitely weakness in the market. Even the 4 hour looks bearish. 1 hour. Let's take a look at the 1 hour here. Narrow it down to the 15. Let's see what's going on. We had that push back up. I personally, I mean, it is rejecting the 20, which is good. I mean, let's take a look here. Let's see the 30. Probably see it come down to these lows over here. But I do probably see it coming back up to these highs once more. Let's see what about GBP odds. So look at this. So GBP NZD, you see my line from last night. Look, there's my scribble line from last night, guys. Look, price went exactly as expected, and then we're getting the pullback right now. So yeah, so you guys could see it literally, you know, it went in our direction. However, I want to see if I can get an entry here. So we know we're bearish. We've got, yeah, so we've broken below, which is good. Finally broken below out of this kind of ranging consolidation area. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. We are retracing back. Let's see how much of a move this was. Sec. What kind of range are we talking here? Yeah, we're talking about 80 pips. Okay, so let's go down to the 15-minute, guys. We are potentially getting a rejection here of the 20 moving average. We're rejecting 0.618. It's coming back up, which is good. This is going to help us get a better entry. As long as price is able to respect this area of resistance, you can look for shorts. Keep it nice and tight. 25 pip stops. I would target the lows over here. It's about 100 pips. This is for GBP NZD, guys. And in fact, the fact that it's coming back up, it's better because I don't want to get in just yet. I want it to touch the 20 moving average. If it touches it, better. And then that would give us potentially over 105. I wouldn't even put my TP. I'd just let it run. Yeah. So this is looking pretty good. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Yeah. a little bit of resistance here, so it is an area where price has been struggling. But then again, that kind of goes with this area here, right? So we're kind of finally breaking below. So like I said, if we hold that level of resistance, then we can expect a continuation to the downside. Right now, like, this candle doesn't look bearish, so it doesn't look like it's going to go down yet, but it's a perfect retracement. You know, 5 o'clock we had this push on London session. Similarly, when I drew this line here, which was before I finished the live stream pre-London, we saw price actually melt, or I expected price that was going to melt, so you guys could see that there. So let's wait for a little bit better entry, but this could be a good potential setup that we can get in. And, you know, look at the risk reward ratio, guys, 4.2. And then let's take a look at GU. What's going on with GU? Same thing, right? Like, we're kind of holding this level of resistance. We're kind of expecting it to respect this level of resistance for a continuation to the downside. But I'll keep you guys in the loop for that as well. Hey, let's go, Patrick. Good morning, Patrick, from Lake Afwala. Let's go. Welcome, guys. If you understood that explanation, smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let's get it. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna go over those details here on GU as well, and kind of what I'm looking at too. Got my black tea today. I don't have my matcha tea, but this one's my black tea. You know, you guys know how much I love my teas. It's really important to you know, have your drink or whatever that helps you stay motivated, you know what I mean, focused. You know what I also do, guys, between us, I have a what do you call these things? Frick, it's like a, I forget the name of it. It's like the mist thing, whatever. You put like oil diffuser. Or oil, yeah, I think it's called diffuser. I'm pretty sure it's called diffuser. Got a nice oil diffuser, and I put the peppermint oil on it. So peppermint's really good for, it helps you kind of have clarity and concentration. So then I just put a couple drops in this thing, right? And then when I'm really trying to study, right, or like I'm looking at the charts or whatever, it really helps me, you know, get in the zone, helps me stay focused, you know what I mean? So that's what I always recommend, guys. If there's something that helps you with your trading, whatever, it could be funny, man, it could be whatever, like it could literally be, I don't know, apple juice or something. Whatever it is, if that works for you, it works for you, you know what I mean? And I respect that. So but do what you have to do, guys, to you know, help you with trading, whatever that is, right? So Tom Brooks, let's go. We got Tom Brooks in the house here. Hi, Pedro, let's go. Okay, so yeah, let's continue on here, guys. Let's see, we're already probably getting a rejection here on the GBP/NZD. Yeah, we're getting a rejection on the 20 moving average. Please manage your risk, guys. I'll be honest with you, I'll probably look to get in, but I'm going to be doing a lower risk on this one, and it's going to be a longer term hold. So GBP/NZD looking pretty sharp for a continuation of sells, and like I said, just manage your risk, guys, please. And because you know, everything is about probabilities, right? And not everything's 100%. So I'm going to be looking at GBP/NZD sells, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys. Good thing the stop loss will have it nice and tight. All right, guys, I'm in. You know what's crazy? I just I placed a trade right now, and I'm looking at my spread. So my spread for my black bull markets is insane, which is 48, 46, 49. And then I went back down to my blueberry markets, and we're talking about 26 spread. This is a great example of having a good broker, and this is why I switched over to blueberry markets, because I had a feeling that there was like the spreads were way too high on black bull markets. So anyways, I made the switch, so yeah, I've actually put the broker link in the video description below for blueberry markets, guys. I've heard really good things about it, and I like how they're regulated, and they're also Australian. So really nice people. We have a couple people from here, actually from Australia. Got Tom Brooks. I think we have another gentleman, Mark, as well, from Australia. But you can't beat their customer service, I'm telling you guys, 100%. Okay, so let's continue on here, guys. Like I said, I'm already in this trade. Again, we're looking at shorts. I'm already in on the shorts. Again, we do need to realize, however, obviously you can see kind of my drawing here, that on the higher time frame, for example, the 4 hour, the daily, we can see that price will most likely touch here. So I see price coming down and potentially touching the 50 moving average. So that's how far I see it probably going. But if you see our 6.618 is a little bit above it anyways. So it kind of works in confluence with everything. And not only that, do you guys remember last night I told you that we were looking at a head and shoulders pattern formation? So remember the higher time frame, guys? What do we see? We see the left shoulder, okay? We see the head, okay? And then what do we see here, guys? We see the right shoulder, guys. It's as simple as that. And one of the things I mentioned from yesterday too is if you can see how inclined our head and shoulders is. Do you see how tilted it is from one end to the other? So when we see, and this is a nugget, by the way, but again, I really don't care because I want to help you guys as much as I can, is one of the best things to realize is when you see a head and shoulders pattern, let's say the right shoulder starts inclining a certain direction, or let's say it starts pushing above, but in this case starts pushing towards the direction that it may be going, that's another strong indication that we may expect price going in that direction. So that means that the bears push price stronger to the downside, and so we could expect price to actually continue to go down further because the bears were in much more control. It sounds funny, but believe it or not, that's actually something so simple that actually correlates with how price is going to move, right? And so, you know, the bears are really putting a lot of pressure on the bulls, and the bulls are becoming really weak. At this moment, the bears are in control of the market. And so, like I said, we can see overall weakness in the market as a whole. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for now, guys. We are already kind of in profits at this point. Give me one sec here. Okay, give me one second here, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, guys, in the meantime. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna continue on here, guys. Okay, so we've got guys, we're at 8 likes. Can we get it to 10 likes? Let's go. Let's go. We've got light DN interesting. Let's go. Let's get it. Yes, it is interesting. Okay, so we're gonna continue on. So that's kind of what I'm looking at on GBP NZD. Okay, and then let's take a look at GBP US. So we are kind of getting a rejection here as well, and to be quite honest, even just removing the moving averages at this point, we are kind of, you know, rejecting this level. And even as it sits, I was looking at sells, and price did kind of go down about 27 pips. Right now we'd be floating anyways from yesterday, 6 pips. I didn't get in this trade in itself, but this is kind of what my bias was. And to be frank with you guys, let's see here. For example, this push happened around 10, I think it was 10 p.m. if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 10 p.m. around there, yeah. Or 10 a.m. was it? No, it might have been 10 a.m. Either way, it seems like we're rejecting this level here. So we may see, even for GU as well, we may finally see a break. Similar move here, and we may see a continuation to the downside if we kind of pull our Fibonacci here and we see from the push, we could see clearly we are rejecting the 0.618. And then let's pull out our fibs. This is the 1 hour time frame. Seems like it's holding this level of support though. So I mean, we may see it come back down, probably retest the 50 moving average potentially. But again, because we're such at a crucial area here, if you realize here, let me remove the moving average here, guys, for a sec. But if you guys realize something here for a second, you can see that there's level of support here. Okay, and then if we move that level of support, we can move it over here. So it's at a crucial point. So that's why I probably price will melt to the downside, most likely. You know, we could see that the sentiment overall is to the downside. I would just get in. If I were to get in, I would just manage my risk. Okay, guys, again, same thing. 20. We're gonna move this up, guys. We're gonna go up to the 4 hour time frame, kind of see where we are, right? Excuse me. So you guys could see price is pretty much kind of respecting this, you know, kind of this symmetrical triangle that it's forming. I may see gold probably push up a little bit more, and then maybe we might get a bounce back down of this level of resistance. You know, right now it's not really looking like that. You know, that type of like, it's not really looking the greatest, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not really seeing a clean setup here, if that makes sense, if you will. In fact, I'm probably seeing gold, it seems like it is kind of respecting this level here, this high over here. And in fact, we may actually see it potentially come down lower, right? We may see something like gold come back down here. Let's see how much of a range we would have if we see gold sells here. You're talking about 112 pips, so it's not too bad, guys. That's not too bad at all. So I kind of want to see this candle close bearish, and we may just get in on sells here again. Looks like a double top formation here on the 1 hour time frame. If we go down to the 30-minute, I see weakness in the market. I don't really see bullishness with gold. We've got rain hard Reinhard, sorry, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right. What do you think is going to happen with NAS 100? Let's take a look at NAS 100, my man. Let's take a look and see what's going on. But yeah, gold, I think if this candle closes bearish, we're going to be looking for gold sells. But let's take a look at the dollar index. So yeah, I mean, it seems like it may hold this level support too. So it is kind of bouncing off at this level here. So we may actually see a bounce back up, which would go in correlation with gold right now. So again, remember I told you guys we're kind of stuck in this sideways range. So it looks like we may actually consolidate here, guys, for a little bit, and we're at kind of at the bottom of this range. So we may see actually gold start to melt. So we'll come back to that, guys. Let's take a look at NAS 100. What are we expecting for NAS 100, guys? So NAS 100, similarly, guys, if we go up to the 1 hour time frame, I'm looking at NAS potentially coming back up. We may see we kind of see this kind of double top formation here on the 1 hour. Even if we go down to the 4 hour, we can see it's a double top formation. So we may see one more push to the upside, possibly, unless it breaks below. We may see a break below. If we get a break below, which would kind of go in correlation with everything, because it is kind of a double top formation. We're at a major level of resistance, okay, but we have been slowly trending to the upside. You can see, you know, these higher highs, higher lows over here in current price action. But we also saw a strong momentum push to the downside. We broke below the neckline, and now we kind of came back and retested. I'd like to see it retest a little bit higher, but sometimes price is really, really weak, guys. And, you know, remember, as traders, we need to just kind of understand the markets, and little by little, as we get to know the markets more and more by every day, we need to realize that the markets could do anything at any given time. Okay, guys? That is just part of it. But you know, having that extra edge and realizing, hey, you know, is price going to you know, reject at this level? Well, you know what, remember, it's a zone. It's not a line, it's a zone. So yeah, pretty much it is already respecting this zone. And you know, we could be looking at potential sells and finally break below. If we get a break below, we would probably get the similar move that we got here, to the downside, right? So we could probably target these lows over here. That would kind of be my target area for NAS 100 as a next level area target. So yeah, like, we'll see what ends up happening. We'll wait kind of for New York open, kind of wait and see what ends up happening closer to like 9 o'clock, 9:30, when you know, everything starts moving. And again, right, we might get one more push to the upside here, a little bit more rejection. If we get a confirmed rejection of this level and we start seeing wick rejections and prices failing to break above, then I'm looking for sells, and that's kind of what I'd be expecting for NAS 100. Okay. Yeah, I hope that's helpful, guys. Let me know if that's helpful. If you find that informative, guys, smash that like button for me, guys. Can we get it to 20 likes, guys? Also, welcome to all the new family members. Maybe you're new, guys, or maybe you've been struggling with trading. Whatever the case is, I want you guys to know that you have a family you can count on here. And you know, I look forward to helping each and every one of you guys level up on your trading. You know, we're live here every single day, guys, and like I said, I don't charge for these live streams. You know, I'm here, it's free to join, guys, so make sure you guys tune in every single day at 7 a.m. I also, and this is why I tell you guys, like I said, if you're just joining in and you're new to the family, I also recommend to put the notification bells on and hit all notifications. The reason for that is because, like I said, sometimes I do surprise you guys in the evenings, and I know sometimes people, it's hard with work and whatever the case is, maybe they don't have time to come in on the mornings and they want to be able to you know, still not miss out. So you know, I've been able to manage to be able to do coming in twice, but it is a little bit difficult sometimes, right? So I try the best that I can, guys, to manage and help you guys out as much as I can. So okay, so let's continue on here, guys. So let's go. Welcome. I just want to give a shout out to all the new family members, guys. Welcome to all the new family members. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay, we've got Luca here. Let's go, Luca. Shout out to Luca. So we're gonna continue on here, guys. And it seems like, for example, Let's take a look at euro. So euro, this was a really nice trade that we took yesterday on euro USD. We have to realize that we are at a level of support, so we're pretty much at a major level of support. We see a little bit of indecision. So what I want to see here, especially seeing a pattern oh my gosh, candle pattern formation here, we could see kind of this pin bar formation here, and so this candle here, I want to see it close bullish. If this candle closes bullish, then maybe that will be that indication that we are pushing finally to the upside, and we're respecting this level of support. You can clearly see that price is struggling to break below, so we're kind of at that crucial level where we may see euro USD continue to go higher. I know some people were thinking that it would go lower, but again, we do need to realize that we have broken out of this downwards channel. We've been trending to the downside for quite some time, guys, and so the fact that we've already broken above it is a strong indication that maybe price is starting to shift its overall direction. However, we do have to be mindful that this area here is a level of resistance, so we may not just switch bullish. We need to realize that we may be shifting over into a range. So price may break below, but keep that in mind that doesn't mean that price is going to continue to push to the downside. We may just start shifting into a range. And so we might come back up here, reject this level, and then come back down and retest these lows, right? And then we start kind of ranging sideways. That could be a possibility, but overall, as long as price is respecting this kind of upwards trend that we see already here, we can start looking for potential buy setups on euro USD. So let's narrow it down now that we know on the higher time frames. That's kind of what we're looking at. I'm going to erase this highlighted area, and so even on the 4-hour, guys, it's just looking personally, I don't really see an entry yet, to be honest, on euro USD. So I'll keep you guys in the loop either way, but I don't see an entry just yet. Yeah, I don't really see an entry just yet, guys. We'll see what ends up happening, guys. Okay, so we've got Amina, welcome Amina, good morning. Good morning, guys. We're at 13 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Really do appreciate it. Appreciate the love and support, guys. Can we get it to 20? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so so let's clear the charts here, guys. For euro USD, go up to the 4-hour. Like I said, we are respecting this level of support. Okay, so we are holding this level of support right now, and we are kind of in a slight upwards trend here, right? We are respecting this upwards trend line as of right now. So we're kind of at a crucial level here, because what could happen even for this morning, we could get euro USD come back down to this level and hold this level as a double bottom, and then we may see a push to the upside. So I'll keep you guys in the loop as to what I can expect, but as of right now, I'm not really seeing any trade setups. Even the 30-minute, you can see it's kind of doing some like sideways, kind of like upwards sideways action kind of thing. Even with 15-minute, it's just I mean, you could look for buys here if you're expecting it to go high anyways, but you want to see like a nice cleaner setup. Okay, so let's continue on here, guys. Euro AUD. So euro AUD, what were we looking at for euro AUD? Even on the daily, we were looking for a continuation to the downside. We were expecting price to respect this downwards trend, which it has been. Excuse me, it has been respecting this downwards trend. We have been stuck in a range. If we look here, even on the 4-hour time frame, price was ranging for a while here. You can see this sideways action here, and then, you know, we're kind of getting a break again. However, we always want to wait for confirmations, and not only that, we also want to wait for a strong momentum push. So typically, if we get a break below a certain level of structure, we want to see a stronger momentum push. That's why I kind of had it down here as opposed to up here. So price is kind of pushing below, but to be completely honest with Euro AUD, this may just be a fake out, and we may see a double bottom form here, and it might finally break above, which could throw a lot of people off, because you would think that you're looking at sells, but like I said, we would hope for a little bit more of a stronger momentum push. Now, however, if we get a price finally break below and we get a stronger momentum move, then perfect, and that goes in correlation with what we're expecting. And, you know, we kind of target the lows or something like that, you know, this area here maybe, and, you know, we get the strong momentum that we'd like. We want that strong momentum push, because that's kind of an indication that, you know what, price is, or the bears are really in control, or the bulls are really pushing price, whatever, whichever way it goes, right? Bulls or bears, you know, if we get the strong momentum, that's giving us an indication that this is the direction price wants to mainly go, and the bulls or bears are in control. We've got Luca here. Is gold bearish for you? I think today's news can push it down. Yeah, possibly. Again, guys, we also have news too, so that's something to keep in mind. I think we have it at 8:15 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, we have some US news here at 8:15, and then we also have some news at 2 p.m. That's FOMC. Federal funds rate as well, so we got that news at 2 p.m. A little bit at 2:30 and 4 o'clock. Governor Orr speaks. So there's lots of US news, guys. So during this time, we just have to kind of stay out and just watch everything kind of play out and go from there. And then we definitely have to kind of keep an eye out right now. Even on gold, we may see a move for this news that we have at 8:15, which is going to be shortly. So let's kind of keep that in the back of our minds. We don't want to just be getting into trades just to get in, okay, guys? We have to be very mindful. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at there for now. Let's see here, guys. Welcome guys. Welcome to all the new family members that are just tuning in, guys. Also, you know, if you're here to this morning, you know, maybe you have a couple questions, guys, feel free to ask in the chat box, guys. That's why you have me live here, guys. Don't be shy. Feel free to ask out any questions you may have, or if there's a pair that you're looking at. I try to you know, because I have a lot of pairs here, and they're mainly because I try to look them over for you guys. But best advice if you're starting out, guys, to not have as much pairs in your area. So just focus on 1 to 2 pairs. That's all you really need, guys. You don't want to be focusing on way too many pairs, and that's really, trust me, you'll see success in your trading. You'll see a much better result in your trading if you don't focus on so many pairs at once, guys. Boy of Bagaha, Gbpusd. Yes, guys, we're at 15 likes. Can we get it to 20? Let's go. So right now it seems like it is pushing up a little bit. We may be getting another push slightly above. We want to see some wick rejections though. We'll see. The pound is getting a little bit stronger. So it is what it is. If it hits our stop loss in this case, then you move on, guys. It's just how it is. You know what I mean? In trading, we won't always be right, and that it's just how it is, guys, with everyone, right? We want to just see the rejection, you know, and we'll see price push up, and then we'll see it probably reject. We got a lot of wick rejections, so this to me is a strong indication that with these wick rejections, we can expect price to continue to go down lower. Similarly here with GNZD, again, we just have to really kind of ride it out and see, but same thing, we are kind of getting and holding. As long as we hold this level of resistance, we can expect a continuation to the downside, you know, and kind of go from there. So If we get a wick and let's say this candle closes bearish, then that's perfect. It'll be kind of like the smaller double top, and then that'll be perfect for us to continue to go down further, guys. It's just 7:40, guys, so typically these trades anyways, if they do go in our favor, typically they go up until like 10:30 11 a.m. and that's where we start taking profits anyways, right? So it's always typically we got that strong momentum push, we get the retracement, and you know, sometimes again it will push up and it is what it is, but if it goes in our favor and we get the rejection we're looking for, then you know, we take our profits and run. Getting a rejection there on GU as well, and GBP we just got to wait for that wick rejection as well. And again, sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't, guys. You know, it's just part of the game. But as long as you manage your risk and you don't overtrade, it won't affect you. That's what I found out really works for me is when I really started managing my risk and I stopped overtrading, guys. You know, when I first started, I would overtrade all the time, and trust me, that does make a difference. Okay, so we'll move on. We'll let it do its thing, but overall you can see my direction is to the downside, and you know, we have a head and shoulders pattern formation on the higher time frame, which is pretty clear as water. And then let's move on here for Euro AUD. Again, same thing, but we want a stronger momentum push. Otherwise, we may see a break of this downwards trend line and to break back into this range. So we just have to be mindful of that. So that's Euro AUD right there. Euro NZD. So we could see the Euro is against the New Zealand dollar. It seems like we are holding at this level of support. You can see a lot of resistance, support. So we're kind of at a major level here. We can definitely, you know, consider this as a level here where price may be rejecting and holding that level support. Also on the higher time frames, what are we getting, guys? We are getting a nice clean rejection. You can see this rejection here, guys. Look at that wick rejection right there. Very clean. However, I want to see some sort of a, you know, bullish candle form on the next one, and then we may be looking for buys. And then keep in mind as well too, guys, at any given time we may see price come back down, and that's where people start getting, you know, worried, or they stop losing confidence in their trade setups or whatever the case is, because they start seeing price going against them or whatever the case is. Just trust your plan, guys. Trust your plan, and remember that the markets could do anything at any given time with anyone, okay? But if you trust your plan, you've done your analysis, you've done your part, as long as you stick with it, guys, and you're not over trading, you will still be profitable, you'll still do well, and you'll be completely fine, guys. Trust me. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We're kind of at that level of support, and then we can kind of narrow it down, and you know, we could see probably potential buy setups forming. Even if we, let's say the 1 hour here, we go to the 1 hour, right? If we start seeing price kind of break, I would say even break these highs, break these highs over here, we could start targeting, for example, you know, first take profit area above this level here, that would be TP1. Then we start looking at another level, which would be TP2. So these are kind of areas in the markets that we may be able to see price kind of come, and we could take profits, right? So you know, if we break above here and we see a strong momentum push, we get on the pullback, and then we ride it up to the top. Let's see what kind of range we have. We're talking about, yeah, so 71 pips, guys. So again, right, we got a strong momentum push. Let's say it pushes to this level here, then we pull back, right, and then we get in on the pullback, and we just long, right? And again, this is the one hour time frame, so there's lots of great opportunity to make money in these markets. Lots of great ranges. So here, Euro GBP again. We're kind of in that sideways action, sideways consolidation here. So it seems like it's just starting to stall, which in turn is telling me that it's probably going to hold this level of support. So if we go up to the daily, look at this, guys. Look at where we are on the daily. Let's clear the charts here for a sec. look at this level, guys. We have been, you know, there's a lot of resistance here, area here, resistance, 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 support, and we're kind of at that level of structure here where price is kind of stalling out. So we may finally actually see a break potential above, or a little bit of sideways action in the meantime. So maybe some sideways action before we see a break above to the upside, or a break below. We don't know yet, guys, but overall we're seeing that we're just kind of starting to trend sideways. We were in this downwards trend here. You know, we were kind of trending to the downside, and we tried to break above. We kind of failed, and so right now we're just kind of at that crucial area. You know, if we narrow it down to the 1 hour here, we can kind of see we're kind of expecting some sort of a breakout. Could be to the upside, could be to the downside, we're not sure. But again, it's just you know, you really can't trade this right now, guys, to be honest. You really can't. You could just see it, like, even as like new traders, right? You guys can understand that this is not something that's easily tradable. It's just, I don't see an entry yet, guys. Okay. Okay, you guys understanding that? Yes, 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 no, yes. If you guys understood that explanation, guys, do me a huge solid, guys, and smash that like button. Give your boy a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it, guys. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. We've got a couple new members that are just tuning in, guys. Welcome to all the new family members, guys. For all of those that are just tuning in, don't forget to hit the little notification bell and hit hit all notifications. Sorry about that. Yeah. We've got Jeffrey here. NZD CAD. Yeah, we'll take a look at NZD CAD, bro. Had NZD US there. Let's see NZD CAD. Okay, so taking a look at NZD CAD here, guys. So let's kind of go up to the higher time frames as always, because this will help us understand kind of where we are in the markets. I always teach this, guys, in all of my live streams. I teach it to all of my students as well. So what are we looking at, guys? We can see that price is what is price doing right now? It is coming to this level of resistance. However, we do see a lot of bullishness. You can see this trend line that I had formed here, this kind of upwards trend push, right? We could see that price has been pushing to the upside for quite some time. So what I want to expect, or what I want not expect, but never, and by the way, for all the new traders that are just joining in, or maybe they're just new to trading, what I want you guys to know something is, don't expect anything from the markets. Please, 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 please. The moment you expect, for example, like let's say even our GBP NZD trade that I mentioned here, I'm like, hey, this is a potential good opportunity. For example, this trade, I'm not expecting it to sell at this point. You know, I'm just setting up my levels. This is what I'm expecting. We got a nice wick rejection. We're rejecting a 0.618. We're in a downwards trend. We have a head and shoulders pattern formation on the higher time frame. You know, we have been we broke below this level of support. Even on the 1 hour, we can see that we have broken it with a strong momentum. So I've got everything aligned. I've got all my confirmations. Everything is in confluence. At this point, I can't expect the price to go in my direction. At this point, I just have to let it do its thing and ride it out. If it doesn't go my direction because of news, because of whatever, it is what it is, guys. Trust me. The moment you start expecting, oh man, you know, I expected it to go down, I did this, I did that, trust me, it's gonna make you guys feel horrible, because then you'll feel like, man, am I not trading right, am I not whatever. Let it ride. Right now, for example, we're in a little bit of drawdown, but let it ride, guys. Trust me, and you will see a much more better success in your approach to the markets. You'll see success in your psychology. You'll feel much more better. Because if you start kind of going against the markets and like, yeah, you know what I mean? Trust me, you will feel so down that you'll probably even like feel like giving up. You know what I mean? I don't want you guys to give up. I want you guys to keep going. I don't want you guys to throw in the towel or whatever the case is. So the fact that you guys are here this morning shows a lot about you. It shows that you're committed. You know, you're 100% looking to make a change in your current situation or your life, whatever the case is, guys. I want you guys to know that I'm very proud of you all, and I'm proud of, you know, the fact that you're joining here every day. I know a lot of people here. Shout out to Tom Brooks here. We got Tom Brooks, we've got, you know, IMEO, we have MK, we have Patrick, we have, you know, lots of Amena here, we have lots of people here, even my sister-in-law here, Vivi, every single day, Tony, right? We have so many people, so many family members that come in every single day and watch my live streams, guys. And I'm telling you, that's what's going to help you level up in your trading, and you will see a difference, guys. But you have to be consistent. You have to be willing to put in the work. You know, you have to be patient, you know what I mean? And trust me, patience will pay off. And when you remove your emotions and you don't base your emotions off, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get in on sells because it's looking like juicy sells, that's most likely when you're gonna, you know, hit a loss, right? But when you really do it and you go, okay, this is my trading plan, okay, it hit my stop loss, that's fine, you move on, you know what I mean? Hey, we got Pops here. Love you, Dad. He's always supporting, you know, always supporting from work. And you know, I've learned so much from my parents. I'm so thankful for my parents. You know, they've always supported me. So love you, Dad. We've got IMEO here. Yo, let's go 100%, bro. You know what's good. Jason Baker, let's go, my man. Let's go. So guys, like I said, whatever that motivation is, guys, whatever is your drive, use that as fuel to be able to level up on your trading, and not just fuel onto visualizing where you want to be, but also as fuel as to hunkering down and being like, yo, I'm gonna study, I'm gonna get into these books, and I'm gonna watch these live streams every day. I'm gonna go and watch Pedro's live streams even when he's not online. I'm gonna go and watch his other live streams. Or maybe not even that, I'm gonna go read the book Pedro recommended. I don't have the link for that, but go and check it out. Trading in the Zone, it helps so much with my psychology. You guys will realize, you'll be like, yo, Pedro thinks exactly like that. Because I'm telling you guys, psychology is really, really important. When I started to really shift my psychology in trading, that's when things really started to change for me, and I really started to kind of level up on my trading. Okay, so guys, let's take a look at, let's go back to gold. Okay, I kind of want to go back to gold because I feel like gold will be a perfect sell opportunity, but we do have some news in about 20 minutes. So I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? Let's go. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at, guys. I'll be honest with you all. This is what I'm looking at. So we got a cross here. So this is just showing that it's just when the moving averages are just crossing over like this, that's just showing that price is consolidating. Okay, give me 1 second here. We've got Tom Brooks here. Let's go, Tom Brooks. I agree, I'm watching with your NZD, so it might be a nice long 100 pips range. Let's go, Tom. Let's go. Yes, Tom is, you know, Tom, I'm very proud of you. I feel like you've really grown in your trading, and I just want you to know to keep pushing, keep moving forward. And I love how you're able to scope out really good trade opportunities, and I know that you're finding your edge. And not only that, I see that you got in a lot of odd trades and euro trades, and so that's good. That works for you, because you know, we got Tom here from Australia, so maybe that works better for you in terms of trading, you know, odd pairs. Okay, and euro. Okay, so let's continue on here, guys. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Do you see this symmetrical triangle, this wedge pattern formation, guys? Okay, we are also seeing price hold this level of resistance. We can clearly see price, look, it's rejecting this level of resistance. It is, if we move it forward as well, we can see it is a level of support as well in the past. Look, support, resistance. Look at this heavy level of support here, guys. Look at that. Let me just move it all the way down. Look, gold is respecting that level of structure clearly. And it seems like we're forming some sort of a potential double top. So I may be looking at gold sells at this point, guys, to be completely honest. And this is the higher time frames, double top. 1 hour looking like we're getting a rejection. This would be a clean entry, I'll be honest with you. We got Pops here. Love you, son. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. Hey, love you too, Dad. Thank you for always supporting me. Tom Brooks, let's go. NZD CAD due for a pullback. Let's take a look, bro. We'll take a look at NZD CAD for you. But yeah, we'll come back to gold, guys. I'm thinking gold may continue to go down further, so we'll come back to gold and see what ends up happening. And let's see, NZD CAD here. Guys, huge shout out to all of our new members that are just joining in, guys. If you're new to trading, or maybe you've been trading for a while and just haven't been able to find your edge, guys, I want you guys to know that you have a family that you can count on here. We're live every single day, guys. No fluff, keeping things nice and clean, no indicators, nothing like that. The only indicators I use in my trading, guys, is the 50 moving average and the 20 moving average. That is it, guys. I don't use anything else. And you guys could see that that's really all I use, guys. And so yeah, I just want to welcome all the new members. Don't forget to hit the little notification bell and hit all notifications. Okay, guys, welcome to La Familia. Let's go. And we're going to take a look at NZD CAD here for Tom. Let's go. I don't know what happened there, guys. Give me one sec. NZD CAD. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, it seems like it is rejecting our level here of structure that we have on the higher time frames. We may be actually seeing it pull back. So let me clear the charts here. Okay, but you guys have seen this. Look, this upwards trend, right? We have been in a bullish momentum. We are coming to this level where price is starting to potentially stall. Let's clear the charts though. Let's start fresh. Okay, so what do we see? We can see this upwards momentum. Price kind of came down. Okay, we had this strong momentum push. It was trending to the downside since August, and then we started to get this kind of pullback, right? We're coming to this level of potential resistance. Okay, so what I want to see as a trader is, let's move up to the daily. Where are we on the daily here, guys? Okay, on the daily we are trending to the downside. Clearly we can see a downwards trend. Okay, so we may expect a rejection of this level. All I want to see is price heavily reject this level. So we may see price start forming some sort of wick pattern formations on the 4 hour. I want to see some sort of a double top. I wouldn't necessarily get in just yet. I would wait a little bit. However, we may see price reject here because pretty much it's better to join it when, how do I explain this? It's better to join the train when the train is already moving, as opposed to kind of trying to start the train and push the train and get it going. It's okay to predict and say, hey, you know what, I'm expecting price to maybe or we're expecting price to maybe reject this level, and then you start kind of I would say, I don't know what the word to say, but predicting or expecting the overall direction to change. It's better to kind of write it out and have the confirmation. So if we get, for example, price comes down on the pullback, right? We kind of take our profits here knowing that, hey, this is kind of a level where we do have to be mindful. And then it comes back up, retest this level. And then that's that confirmation. If we get rejection of this level for a second time, that, okay, yes, we're going to the downside. So then we wait on the pullback and then we sell it to the bottom, right? It just confirms, like it's always good to wait for confirmations, essentially. That's kind of my best advice for that, for NZD CAD. And then we kind of narrow it down, right? Because right now, even if it were to pull back, like it will go down, like it will go down short term right now, but the range is only like 7 pips, right? So this is not a pullback I'd want to get into, right? So it's not the pullback I'm looking for. However, we may see it come down to these lows, which is about 45 pips, 50 pips. So if that happens, what I would do is probably just manage your risk, do a 15 pip stop, okay? Enter here, and then you kind of long to this area here. Probably TP1 would be more over here because there's some support there. So that's 40 pips. So it's not too bad. As long as you just manage your risk, do a little bit lower risk, and you set your stops. Let's say you do 20 pips or 15 pip, keep it nice and tight. That is an also good opportunity to kind of short it back down to this level of support over here, right? So this is kind of a level where you can target it, and again, we may see price kind of come down and then bounce back up, but we may come down here and then just continue to go even a little bit higher, right? Because remember, on the higher time frames, it could all just mean one little wick, right? If price goes up a little bit, it could just literally be significantly just one little wick it's trying to fill or create, right? Before it actually starts finally going down, right? So overall, though, the 4 hour we are getting that rejection there. So we'll see. Let's go back to gold here, guys, because I feel gold, we've got something potentially lining up here. So I'm going to wait a little bit. We do have the news in 15 minutes. However, I just feel like this is looking like juicy potential sells for gold. but I'm just kind of waiting, and I want to monitor it though, however, because you know, this is a clear kind of double top formation, even on the 4-hour and the 1-hour 30-minute, but we are getting this kind of bullish price action or bullish candle forming right now. So if it might create some sort of a wick, if we get the wick and it starts pushing down below, I'm entering sells here, guys. Okay, but this is why, do you guys understand why we wait for confirmations? This is why we wait for confirmations, guys. We always want to wait for candle confirmations, because if you get in just to get in impulsively, what happens, right? You're now kind of in a situation where you're like, oh crap, like, you know, I'm already, for example, let's say if you would have got in here, guys, I'll show you an example. Let's say you would have gotten in here, you're already out 28 pips, easy, done, 28 pips gone, right? So this is why, you know, if I tell you guys, hey guys, let's wait it out, it's not because I don't want you guys to get into trades. It's not because I don't want you guys to you know, profit. Of course not. You guys know that I love being able to profit with you guys. I love being able to and we've been able to, you know what I mean? You know, if you're new to the family, guys, make sure you guys watch my other live streams. You'll see all the trades that we've been able to profit. We've been able to do pretty well, guys. So anyways, trying SED code pullback. We got veracity math tutor. Can you check Euro USD? We'll take a look at Euro USD, my man. Just give me 1 second here. Just reading through the comments. Welcome to all of our new members, guys. If you enjoyed that explanation, guys, do me a huge solid and give your boy a thumbs up, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel. So we got thanks, Pedro. Over the last 6 weeks, I have gone from beginner to at least moving forward. When starting, it can be overwhelming, but just keep going. It will get easier and easier. Try to do less trades. Yes. Yeah. And that's what I teach, guys. I literally teach that to you guys. Tom is, you know, Tom has been part of the family for quite a while now, and I know that he's been following my live streams for quite some time. And I don't want to speak for him, but I can tell you guys that, you know, has seen some growth for sure. Good morning, Tony. Let's go. We've got Tom Brooks. We got Orlando Perez. Let's go. We got Perez here. He's probably a part of the Latino family. Let's go, my man. I'm also Spanish. Let's go. Let's take a look at Euro USD, guys. We got a few requests from Euro USD. Amina, look at gold just spiked up. Yes, exactly, Amina. That's why we wait. Okay, we wait for confirmation. So like I said, for gold, I want to see this is good though, because if we get the rejection and gold comes back down, we do have this news, guys, so be mindful. We have news coming out. If we get a wick rejection and it comes back down, then we get in on sells. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and we're gonna go over Euro USD. Okay, we're gonna go over Euro USD. I do have a couple people requesting, so just give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're going to get started here. So let's continue on. What are we looking at Euro USD? So we know that Euro USD has been holding this level of support. Also, we see a kind of like prices starting to slowly creep back up. And we may kind of target these highs. That's a level that I'm looking at. We do have some USD news though. So we just have to be mindful of that. We do have some USD news coming out in probably around 8 minutes left. If we narrow this down to the 15-minute, we may see price, okay, We may see price come up to these highs potentially. We have this strong momentum push. This is kind of the level it is rejecting. We may see price come up, and right now pretty much the range we have is about 20 pips, so it's not that much, guys, I'll be honest. So I wouldn't get in right now unless we see with the Euro news, if with the US news, dependent on that, we'll probably look at potential trades, but I wouldn't get in here. The entry I would have probably got in was down over here, but even then it's still kind of like a little bit iffy because we have a little bit of resistance area here as well. So just keep that in mind, guys. With Euro USD, I kind of want to wait for the news to pull out first, and then we can kind of look at opportunities, because we are kind of, you know, struggled to kind of push above, and we also have a little bit of resistance here as well on these highs over here. So something to keep in mind. Okay, guys, remember, the less trades we take, the better. The more we manage our risk, the better, and we kind of go from there. Okay. We are getting all the British pound pairs coming back up again. So again, patience is key. We just wait, ride it out, and see what ends up happening, guys. Okay. GJ as well. We're kind of coming back up to this level. We just want to see a rejection of these levels, guys, before we get into anything. We're getting a nice wick rejection here on gold. So gold, maybe soon enough, we may see a good sell opportunity. However, I kind of want to wait for the news, because the news might wick us out. So if we were to get in on shorts here, let's say we do our stop loss here, that's 30 pips. We target the lows over here, it's 124 pips. Yeah, thing is, we could easily lose 30 pips if it wicks us out, right? So that's the only thing, is, do you really want, depends how you want to manage your risk, right? Okay, guys, welcome. We're at 25 likes, guys. Can we get it to 30? Let's go, guys. Welcome to all of our new members that are just tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Like I said, we're live every single day, Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are looking forward to tuning into these live streams every single day, guys, please consider joining the family. But also, please also hit the notification bell, guys. I can't stress that enough. Okay, so you guys get notified and don't miss out on a live stream. Okay, so let's continue on here, guys. We've got Glory Girls. Hello. Yes, sir. Is the news good or bad? We won't know, my man. We won't know until we get the results from the news. So that's why I kind of waited out, right? Same with gold, because from experience, I can tell you gold could wick us out, right? So we have to just kind of chill, wait, and see the results, okay? I am yo. En serio, hablas español? Duro. Let's go, bro. Ya tú sabes, man. Yeah, we speak Spanish. 100% Latino gang. Let's go. Welcome to all the new family members, guys. So for all of the new family members that are just tuning in, guys, we always do this. Please introduce yourself. Let me know in the chat box below what country you're from, and yeah. Okay, we've got a couple other comments here. Give me one sec here. We've got, how does Pedro access the ADP news? Last time it was released, I struggled to find an update that was less than 3 to 4 minutes late on the Bloomberg. So Forex Factory, that's really kind of how we use it off of. So I just go to Forex Factory, and then you just refresh it. So when the news is ready, so refresh the page first, and then when the news starts coming out, do you see how that little green little thingy, you start refreshing that until you get the results. Okay. Yeah, so you just click that little green button, okay, this green button here, and you refresh it until you get the results. Once you get the results, then that tells you if it's negative or positive. Right now, for example, the forecast is that they're going to get 178,000. Previous was 208,000. It'll tell you if it's negative or positive at this case, and if it's less than what they're expecting, then it's a negative outcome for the dollar. And if it's negative, then this kind of makes sense here, because well, if it's negative, then that would kind of affect gold at this point. So we want the dollar to be positive so that the dollar index could go higher. We hold this level of support, and then the dollar will drop. Then gold will drop. So that's kind of what we're looking at, guys, overall for gold. I'll keep you guys in the loop. You guys know that, as always. And so yeah. Guys, we're almost at 30 likes. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all the love, guys, and support. Can we get it to 30 likes? Let's go. We've got a question here from one of our members here. Give me 1 second here. We got Yasser here. Do you think the dollar will pump or dump? That's a good question. So right now, the way it's looking, to be honest with you, you know, the dollar has been pumping, even like looking at USD JPY, guys, it's been pumping for quite some time. However, we are getting final pullbacks. And remember when I told you guys last week in the previous live stream, I said, guys, we're probably going to range. And if you look at it, guys, look at price has been ranging, right, for quite some time. But I told you guys this in my previous live stream, we're going to be ranging. So overall, I think the dollar may be weak news. So we do have to be very careful. And this is why I'm waiting on gold, right? I'm waiting to see what happens with gold. I'm not entering yet because I don't want to get wicked out, right? We have to be, as traders, we have to, you know, think with logic and just kind of wait and be patient. You know what I mean, guys? We just wait it out. We wait it out for now. We wait out until the news. Once the news comes out, then we can kind of, the news is coming out right now any second. It could go down exactly as we're expecting, but it's up to you if you really want to lose 30 pips quickly. You know what I mean? Once the news comes out, it's going to fluctuate heavy, right? So it may fluctuate in our direction. If it goes in our direction, great. But if it goes above, then we know what to do. Okay, guys? Let's go back to the dollar here. Yeah, so we're getting that push above. So it seems like dollar is looking bullish. Seems like we may get gold to melt. So give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 sec. We'll see what ends up happening, guys. So we are getting that push above. Okay, good. Let's look at the news here. Let's refresh this. What's going on? What's going on? 1 more minute, guys. 1 more minute. Okay, the Dixie's going up. Dixie's going up. Dollar index is pushing up. Let's go. Let's go. We've got some of the news employment based on maybe good for US dollar like jolts yesterday. So if we'll be bearish for gold. Yes, that's right. Okay, guys. Tom Brooks, should I sell Euro trades prior to news? I'm in too. Should I sell Euro trades prior to news? When do we have? I think we had some Euro news, right? Yeah, I would say it really depends, like what kind of. So we've got Euro news at. We got Euro news. No, we got Euro news tomorrow. Give me 1 second here, Tom. We'll okay, so 239. Okay. So that's much better than previous. It's going up. Gold is a sell, guys. At this point, get in on sells. Gold sells, guys. It is what it is. Let's go. Manage your risk, please, guys. Please, 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 please manage your risk. Always. Yeah, you always want to manage your risk, guys, especially with gold. Gold can be very wicky, but the dollar is gaining strength. That is good news based off of the previous. So previous was 208, actual is 239. Forecast was they were expecting it to go lower. So yeah, the dollar actually gained strength at this point. So that's pretty good. But always manage your risk, guys, because gold is very, very wicky. So you just have to manage your risk. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at overall, guys. And like I said, you know, this is kind of where we're at. Gold might come back up. We do have this news going on right now, so, and I think we have also, give me 1 second here. Yeah, we have some more US news later today as well. Always remember to put stop losses, guys. If you got into gold, always put your stop loss. You don't want to just get into a trade just to get into it, okay? Welcome to all the new members, guys. Welcome to all the new family members, guys. So I'm going to also recommend, if you're new to the family, check out our free Telegram group, guys. We have an amazing community on there as well. So I'm going to put the link here in the chat box below. We have an amazing community here on my free Telegram, guys, where you guys are able to network with other traders, learn, help each other. I've seen lots of traders, you know, share their analysis on there, which is really, really nice. So yeah, let's go. Mastery buy. Hi Pedro, close to 1K subs. Yes, bro. Yes, we're close there, man. Honestly, it's not just me, it's you guys as well, and I really appreciate the love, the support that I've received these past few months. And like I said, I've been, you know, if you look back, like I've been, you know, in the YouTube game for a little bit. Even I think I still have my old account, which I posted other stuff, but I really wanted to focus on things that I really enjoy doing, like trading. And so yeah, like you know, being able to see, you know, the family grow day by day is such a blessing, guys. To be able to see the amount of messages I get every day, like, you know, people saying like, Pedro, man, like you know, the way you explain things really helped me with my trading and stuff like that. You know, it's such a blessing, guys. So thank you so much, guys, and I'm very happy to see, you know, people you know, leveling up on their trading, people seeing clarity in their trading. And so yeah, welcome to all the new members, guys. Let's go, guys. I've got my new website up, so check it out as well too. I've got that all lined up as well, guys, so let's get it. So again, we wait, we let it do its thing, but overall gold sells. It's as long as it respects this level of structure, we're looking at a continuation of sells. Gold might wick again. Remember what I told you, it may be wicking back and forth for a little bit, may come up a little bit higher if it hits this kind of stop loss area. If gold goes above this level, then I'm not looking for gold to gold sells at this point. But we're pretty much at this wedge pattern where we may see gold finally start kind of breaking below. Remember, it won't always go exactly to price. Like you can see kind of price here, look, it didn't go all the way to the top. Same with here, right? So it's not going to be exactly perfect. We just kind of sit it out and ride it out, guys. Okay. So again, the dollar here, Dixie, we see some sort of a range, so let's just hope it keeps going up, and then that's kind of what we'll go with correlation with everything else here, guys. Gbpusd, it seems here like it's still struggling to push up, so that's even a stronger indication that, hey, you know what, we are pushing to the downside. So we just kind of wait it out, guys, ride it out, and go with the flow. If I see a lot of consolidation at this point, guys, I'm just probably gonna get out. Okay, if we do see price just consolidating way too much, you don't want to be in a consolidation market. You don't want to be when price is kind of choppy, guys. You just get out, take your loss and get out, or manage your risk and take partial losses and then go from there. Okay, so we've got Tom Brooks. Oh my god, euro odd trade I was in went crazy. It went plus $35, then it went negative $100, then it went plus $200. I closed quick. Not good to be in. Lucky. Yeah, for sure. Oh man, that's what I'm saying, right? Like sometimes it'll go up, go down, go up, go down, right? A lot of the news that's coming out, you want to stay out, guys. You know what I mean? You don't want to be. It's just best to stay out. So yeah, euro odd C, we may get a rejection of this level here, because we have kind of broken below. However, remember I told you guys on the higher time frames, however, we may see price hold this level here of support and probably push back into the range. That is a possibility. Let's go, familia, let's go. Give me one sec, guys. Okay, guys, so we're back at it. Welcome. Okay, let's read through the comments here. Tom, that's a crazy experience, my man. That's good. But you know what? That's good that you closed out, because sometimes when price is fluctuating way too much, it's best to stay out, guys. But either way, let's continue on here, guys. We've got Tom Brooks here. NZD seems to have dropped. Yes. And then Mastery, let's go, bro. I took another sell on USD CHF. Yes, I remember the USD CHF we were looking at yesterday around... Okay, 1.00330, got 50 pips. Nice, bro. Nice. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, guys. So we'll let gold do its thing. Again, remember with gold, you always want to do a lower risk, because there's much more. The fluctuation is much more. So just ride it out, guys. With gold, if you got in, if you didn't, I always kind of usually wait for candle confirmations. But overall, the outlook that I have on gold is to the downside. That's my overall expectation. However, remember, price could do anything at any given time. So we as traders, what do? We manage our risk, okay? And we kind of just let it ride out. Whatever the outcome is, remember, we won't let that affect our emotions, right? That's right. We're at the bottom of this range here as well for the dollar index. So, however, if we look here on the 1 hour, we have been pushing kind of like in this little channel. It's a little channel to the downside. So we need to see a break above, guys. We need to see a stronger break above, and then that will go in correlation with our gold trade right here to the downside, okay? Otherwise, if we don't get a push above, then it is what it is with gold, and you just kind of move on, guys. Cut your losses and just move on. Okay, so GJ's pairs are going down. GBP NZD kind of overall choppy, going back and forth. We were in profit a little bit, then it came back up to kind of close to our stop loss. So ride it out, guys. You know, GBP JPY, it seems like we're getting back up to this level, which is good. So we want to see it reject this level of structure. If we get a rejection, I'm maybe seeing sells or continuation of sells for GJ. That's kind of what I'm expecting for now, guys. Okay. We've got Orlando Perez. Are you I have a sell stop on 1661. Yeah, that's a good level right there. Yeah, for sure. I'm just waiting for it to kind of reject and give us a wick rejection, a good wick rejection. But overall, we're looking for potential sells here on gold. I'm just waiting for this one to close, and if we can close it with a wick, like that's going to be a nice, like I'm going to go, you know, stronger, a little bit higher on my lot size. But I want this candle to give us a wick rejection at this point, because this is the 30 minute, so it's quite significant. Even the 1 hour, you know, we are getting rejection. And again, 4 hour, again, we're kind of, this could just, it hasn't closed yet, so this could close just below a little bit, and if it closes just below, then boom, we can expect gold to continue to go down further. And again, remember the resistance area, guys. You know, why is Pedro looking at that potentially? Well, if we look here, right, remember, everything's about probabilities, but the higher probability setups that we look at the overall outlook of the markets. Look, we've got support, resistance, support, resistance. Look at this wick rejection. Holy, and it respected price. Resistance, support, and now it's retesting it as resistance. Like I'm saying, remember I told you guys before the news came out, I said gold is very, very wicky, right? There's a lot of wicks, right? Gold loves to create wicks and stuff. So you don't want to just jump into gold like that, right? You always kind of wait. That's why I waited for the news, because I knew that maybe we might get wicked out. You know, you can get in now that it's higher here. If you want, you could get in, but please manage your risk. And that's not financial advice, by the way. I'm not giving you financial advice to just get in as it is, but gold overall, that's my expectation, guys. Okay, let's go, guys. We're at 33 likes. Can we get it to 40 likes, guys? I really appreciate all the love and support I've received, guys. Orlando, sí, bro, así como puedes ver ahorita, you can see that basically estamos getting the rejection that we need. We're getting the rejection that we want, guys. I'm pretty much just saying in Spanish that we're getting what we want here, guys. So we're getting that rejection there. We got Tom Brooks, great, but mastery by mastery. Mastery, man, I'm so proud of you, my man. You have come a long way as well, and I hope that you are able to learn each day, and I know that you're on here, so I'm very proud of you. Mastery, shout out to Mastery. He's actually 17 years old, if I'm not wrong. And you know, this guy hustles crazy. He's been studying every single day, and I see him on my live streams almost every single day. So shout out to you. I'm very proud of you, my man, and just keep pushing forward. Okay. Oh yeah, guys, gotta love this black tea. I'm telling you, this black tea is spot on. It's really good for you too. Okay, so what did we see here on NAS, guys? Look at NAS. Remember I told you guys that we're at this level. We had a double top on the higher time frames. We're at a major level of resistance. We had the strong momentum push, then price kind of consolidated, and look, now it's melted below, but however, we've kind of pushed above. So we created a wick here on the 1 hour. So to me, I need to see a stronger push for price to actually break below. Otherwise, we're kind of just stuck in this consolidation. Okay. So that's for NAS 100 right now, guys. Ese español estuvo duro. You know how it is, bro. You know how it is. Where are you from? Where are you from? Okay. Guys, all the new members that are just tuning in, I always say this, guys, in all of our live streams. Don't be shy. Comment below in the chat box. Let us know where you guys are joining from. Let me know with your little flag what country you guys tuning in from, guys. We have people from all over the world, from Australia, from Canada, from whoa, I'm from Canada, but from Canada, from US. We've got people from Kenya. We have people from Singapore. We have people from Greece, Spain, etc. Everywhere, man. Everywhere. Let us know where you're from. Let's go. Okay, so let's continue on here, guys. So gold we are rejecting, which is good. Let's just let it ride. Again, don't let your emotions get in. Just let it do its thing. Done. If you got in, just don't let it affect you, and you move on. Same with for example, our GBP NZD. We are getting rejection here, and same with here. Look, we're finally getting the rejection here. That's what I'm saying. It's all about patience, guys. See, now this is looking like sells. We're already in profits at this point for GBP NZD, and you just ride it out, guys, at this point. Now, however, let's say this candle right now, okay, let's say this candle starts wicking back up, and it creates this doji. By the way, this doji means indecision in the market. Okay, that doji means indecision, guys. Okay, so if this candle here is looking bearish now at this point, especially after seeing two dojis like that and then a bearish candle, that's an indication it'll probably go down to these lows. But I need you to realize something. If this candle comes back up, I'm out. I don't want to deal with this trade anymore, right? I manage my risk. Instead of waiting for it to hit stop loss, I manage my risk. Okay, we were close here. I manage my risk. I take partial losses or whatever, right? Maybe let's say instead of taking a 20 pips loss, you only take, let's say, an 8 pip loss, 7 pip loss. Okay, but that's called managing your risk. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, and some people are like, they stay in with the hopes of, oh man, what if it goes up? What if it still goes down? You know what I mean? And you start you're pushing your trust in your plan. And then at that point, you're really stretching too thin. You know what I mean? And that's where you start losing, because you start moving your stop loss, hoping that, you know, it's not going to go in your favor, or it's going to go in your favor. And that's when you have the expectation of the market going in a certain direction. Stop having expectations, guys. You want to be successful in trading, please stop having expectations of the market. And trust me, you will see success. Okay, so let's go. We got Canarias, bro. Let's go. Okay, nice, my man. We got phase 1. Let's go. Latino gang en casa, papa. Hey, let's go. JJ Games, let's go, papi. Ya tú sabes, man. Let's go, Latino gang. Levy here, twats. We've got Botswana. Okay, let's go. What do you have? Like little monkey emoji there, eh? That's sick, bro. We've got Ahmed here. Ahmed Hassan. I have a sell from 1652. Should I close a trade or price will come down? You're probably relating to gold, right? I'm assuming. So okay, so our GBP NZD is going in our favor there, so we'll let it do its thing there, guys. Oh, nice. Gold is looking juicy. Okay, so you were at 52. Oh, okay, bro. So you were down here. No. Don't close it. Just let it ride. Let it ride at this point. But that's, yeah, you got in way too early. Bro. It's all good, man. It's all good. So if you already got in way too early around here, 1652, if you got in here, we're talking about, bro, you're like, your drawdown is like 70 pips. I would wait it out, man. I would wait it out. I don't know. I would, you know what I would do? I would probably, at that point, where's your stop loss though? Like 100 pips? I would wait it out if you can now at this point. You know what I mean? I would wait it out at this point, because even if you took partials and price ends up going down, we're expecting gold to go down potentially, right? I would just ride it out at this point, my man. Just write it out and see what ends up happening. Let's go, guys. Smash that like button if you enjoy these live streams. Let's go, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel. And if you guys enjoyed this explanation, guys, or you enjoyed this live stream, leave a fire emoji below, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay, toppers of gold stopped me out, a loss, but no stress. I sold odd instead. If I don't want to volatility of gold, can trade odd instead. Yeah, 100%. Gold's volatile, man. Like, you really have to, like, not everyone can just easily trade gold. You know what I mean? Like, gold is not a type of, it's not easy to trade, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I'm in profit with odd now. Perfect. Okay, Rams to South Africa varsity. Let's go. Although odd can sometimes be slow and boring, unlike us Aussies. That's right. That's right. Yeah, man. I'd love to go to Australia one day. We do have a couple Australians here in Canada too. They're really, really nice people. Really, really nice people here. All right, guys. So all of the new members that are just tuning in, guys, maybe it's your first time tuning in here on my live stream, guys, and I just want to personally welcome you, give you guys a shout out to all the new members. And don't forget, guys, I can't stress enough, don't forget to hit the notification bell, guys. All right, we have to remember that, you know, if you don't want to miss out on a live stream, make sure you hit that notification bell, and when you hit it, it'll give you the option to hit all notifications. Hit all notifications, that way you don't miss out on any live streams, guys, because sometimes we come in on the evenings and we do have some fire live streams, guys. I'm trying to scope through the comments here, guys. Give me one sec here. Bro, Mastery Buy is my YouTube channel name. My name is Bunny. Let's go, Bunny. Oh, that's sick, man. That's so sick. One, can you see GU? Yeah, we'll take a look at GU, my man. Geluro, let's go. Ha. Tony, fire emojis, let's go. KJ, we got KJ. Hey, should we be trying to close off our gold trades before the Fed release in 6 hours? Yes. So before we get the other news, if gold doesn't go in that direction to the downside, which is kind of what we're expecting, then it is what it is, guys. You close, take your loss, right? You don't want to ride it up all the way, and especially once the news comes out, you don't want to be getting into a position where, you know what I mean, you may be in a loss. So just ride it out, guys. Like I said, if gold ends up pushing to the upside, it is what it is. Just manage your risk, guys. That's why you don't want to be getting in. For example, I know one of our members got in way down here on sells. This is why you always kind of want to wait for confirmations, guys, because, you know, that's a little bit of a big drawdown. You know what I mean? 60, 70 pip stop loss. That's a little bit too big. That's why my stop losses are always small. I always try to keep like 20 pips, you know, because gold could come back up here, create a huge wick, but that's 60 pip range. It is what it is. If it stops you out here at 20 pips, you take your losses and just run, guys. And then if you see gold wick create a wick, for example, and then it comes back down, you know, and you see that it's like, you know, creating a strong candle close, like a bearish candle close on the 1 hour or something like that, or the 30-minute, and then remember, you don't want to revenge trade, but then you get in, right? Then you get in aggressively and you're like, okay, we're for sure, most likely, almost the probabilities are higher. Remember, there's no 100%, but the probabilities are much greater that price might actually be selling, right? Or we may see price going in our direction. Okay. Okay, we see a lot of flags here. Let's go, guys. We're at 39 likes, guys. Can we get it to 45? Let's go, guys. Also, all the new members that are just tuning in, guys, introduce yourself, guys. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Let's go. Yeah, it's crazy, guys. Our family's growing. We're at 974 subscribers, guys. Look at that. Will we get to 1,000 today? Let's go. Also, I'm gonna leave the link here for our free Telegram, guys, so that you guys can join. We have an amazing community there, guys. If you're looking to, you know, connect with other traders, and maybe you're just looking to have, you know, you have a few questions, whatever it is, guys, we have a great community on there. So I look forward to seeing you guys tune in there. Got Mastery, bro. What's going on with Bitcoin? Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, we'll take a look at Bitcoin, my man. Let's get it. So anyways, gold is giving us that rejection. That's what we want, guys. We want to see rejection here on gold anyways. But again, if it doesn't go in our direction, it's all good, guys. You move on. You know, you take your profits and move on, guys. Our Gbpusd trade is going in our favor. We called it really close here. Again, remember what I told you guys. If we get this pair form another indecision candle, I'm out. I don't care if it drops, I'm out. Because remember, guys, you have to stick strictly with your plan. You know what I mean? GU, again, similar thing with GU. I think we had one of our members ask about GU here. So just taking a look at GU, and then Mastery, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin for you. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm just going to go over GU for one of our members here as well. So again, we are looking at bearish price action. 1 hour time frame. Price has struggled to break out of this downwards trend. We have 1, 2, and 3 different touches. So it seems like I can overall expect that the bulls are weak. We know that the bulls are weak at this point. So we can definitely expect price to come down to these lows potentially. Even the first TP1 would be around here. So again, manage your risk though, because you know, price is kind of ranging a lot today, and I'm just seeing a lot of like struggle. Like usually price is clean, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes price will come in, comes up to that level, maybe retests it twice, and then it melts, right? But sometimes we'll get a lot of range like this, and this is kind of where I want to stay out. But it does give us an indication that, hey, you know what, price, the bulls are failing to push price higher. So overall outlook, and I'm just going to leave this as is for now for you guys. Overall outlook is to the downside for GBPUS. But again, similarly with, for example, our GBPNZD, look at kind of that indecision on the 1 hour, right? It's the bears are starting to take control, but the bears are a little bit weak. The bulls are pushing price up. They're fighting. They're trying to push price up, but we are getting that rejection. Once this candle closes bearish, then I'm telling you, we'll probably see price come down all the way down. Okay. And I'll keep you guys in the loop either way. And that will be a nice clean indication that price is giving us the rejection we want and need. Same with gold. Again, we're getting the wick rejections on gold, which is good. That's an indication that they're, prices, the bulls are failing to push price above, and so we are getting a rejection. That's what we want, guys. I want to see gold start pushing below, and if we start seeing push below, then at this point this will be nice, good, heavy sells. Okay. And again, guys, it's barely 8:40 a.m. right now, so we're gonna have we got lots of time, guys, lots of time for prices to kind of move. All right, Tom, if I lose, I walk away from that currency. GU crushed me on double revenge trade. Okay, still haven't forgotten GJ yet. Forgiven GJ. Yeah, you know, that's the thing, right? And it's hard, guys, you know what I mean, because we're human, right? So we do a lot of the trades that we take, or a lot of the decisions we make in our life is basically on emotion, right? So if we literally look on emotion, right, is we get on here and we look, okay, oh my gosh, it's starting to reject, right? So we look at, for example, sells, right? And then let's say it wicks us off, we do 20 pip stop, whatever the case is, right? And then it creates a wick, boom, then that affects us, right? We're like, oh my gosh, and then you start trying to revenge trade and trying to get back in. Don't revenge trade, guys. 1 to 2 trades a day, and that's it, max, right? So you guys can see we're getting that rejection that we want. Again, always manage your risk, guys, okay? But again, that's kind of what we're looking at for gold. As you do back up, Skyline trading, laugh out loud, retail traders. Let's go. Okay, Mastery, GBP US kind of ranging, looking for sells if it breaks down. Exactly, there you go. Remember the entry thing, guys, I went over with you guys, right? If price is just ranging, which most likely most of the times it is, GBP US, we may see a breakdown below as well. Look at our GBP NZD trade. It is what it is. Look, it's starting to push back up, right? So just manage your risk, guys. Always manage your risk. Best advice. All right, guys, I'll leave this as is for now. I'm just gonna be right back. Give me 1 sec. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's go. Thanks so much for your patience, guys. Okay, let's go. Gold. Okay, guys, let's go. Gold is melting exactly as expected. Nice. We got KJ. Pedro leaves and gold plummets. He's doing something behind the scenes. Just wait, hold up. I'm gonna go move price, guys. I wish, man. I wish it was that easy, but that's hilarious. Oh man. So yeah, let's just let gold do its thing there, guys. But yeah, it's going in our direction there. So we'll just kind of let it do its thing there for now. And then so GU's looking like we may see price actually pulling down. So let me show you actually something too here, guys, with GU. So we see GU again. Remember, I think we did what? We've been, yeah, so we're kind of pushing up, but also we've been trending to the downside. We had 3 touch points at this level, but check this out, guys. I want to show you something cool. GU, let's clear the charts before it kind of goes lower, because I think GU is going to melt. And I'll probably look at GU sells too. Yeah, 40 pips, potentially even TP1. Check this out, guys. So we have been forming this. Look at that. And then look at this. So we may see GU come back up once more, and then we may see a final break. It could break now. Could possibly do that, but we may get one more push above. Not too sure, but we'll see. If it's really bearish, it'll just break below. Okay. Gold, yes, nice. Gold closed on the 15, but we need it to close on the higher time frames bearish. 1 hour is looking very, very weak. I just want gold to continue to close bearish, and then we can expect gold to go down. Even potentially, like I said, 120 pips. Even, yeah, like this would be just targeting the lows here, because we also see, again, what are we looking at, guys? Look, support over here. Look, support, resistance. That's a major level of structure. So we can kind of draw this out here. This would be kind of my target area for gold. But again, it will take a little while, but we just let it ride, guys. You know, you get in, let it ride, you manage your risk, okay? And then once we see gold go into profits, you know, we can move our stop loss to entry and make it officially a risk-free trade. Let's go, guys. Smash that like button, guys, if you enjoy these live streams, guys. Come on, let's go. Free value, guys. I try to provide as much value as I can every single day, guys. I'm here live, you know, trying to support each and every one of you guys. So let's get it. Let's go. And shout out to all the new members that are just tuning in, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah. Okay, so we've got, let's read the comments here. We've got Tom Brooks. Let's go. Thanks, Master. I think I've learned my lesson now. Just had huge win on odd. Nice, Tom. Let's go. KJ killed it with that comment, man. So we'll let gold do its thing for now, guys. Again, we'll just let it do its thing. Let's not focus too much. It's not good to look at the charts all the time, so just let it ride it out, especially when you're in a trade. You just let it do its thing, trust your plan, and just go from there, guys. NZD/USD indecision there a little bit. Let's take a look at GBP. NZD, same thing. It's very indecisive at this point, guys. We're still kind of in slight little profits, but that's nothing, guys. Overall, very indecisive. So if you got into this trade, I would suggest just getting out before anything, guys. It's just too much indecision. Way too much indecision, guys. Okay, so let's continue on here. Let's see, Euro USD. Yeah, so Euro USD, do you remember I told you guys it's kind of like ranging a little bit, and you know, we're not really looking at buys at this point, just because, like I said, you know, we kind of failed it already. That's why I kind of had drawn this highlighted area here. Give me one sec here. There. Just because, like, you know, we had the strong momentum, we had the pullback. However, price tried to push above 3 times and it failed. So that's not giving me the confidence enough for me to be like, okay, we're looking for buys. So that's the reason why I didn't do anything with Euro USD. Similar to what I mentioned, we're just kind of range sideways. Okay, guys, that's kind of what we're looking at there for that. Okay, let's go. We've got Tom Brooks. How many pips, bro? Trading in the Zone audio available on YouTube. There you go. There you go, Patrick. Like I said, watch that. Listen to that audio book, guys, from Trading in the Zone. Marco Douglas. Really, really good, guys. Really, really good book. I highly recommend it, guys. Really, really do. It helps you with your psychology. And I highly, highly recommend that book. 1 hour's looking overall still bearish. The bulls are still kind of like fighting, guys. The bulls are still in control. You can see it's still blue. So I would just still ride it out, guys. As I said, you know, some people really got into this trade earlier, and that's the type of stuff you just have to always wait. That's why I always mention, guys, wait for candle confirmations, right? And if you look at the dollar right now, after the news, it's just been ranging too. So we may see gold kind of just range sideways a little bit. I don't think it'll go down lower. I don't think so. But if it does, again, you know, you guys know what to do. Has Pedro left again? We need gold to go back to. Let's go. Let's get it, guys. Shout out to all the new members that have tuned in, guys. Welcome to the family, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, I can't believe it. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Let's go. Okay, so seems like gold is pushing up a little bit. So we'll just kind of wait it out and see what happens there. Let's take a look at GU. GU again push back up. Can you imagine if we would have gotten on sells there? That would have been horrible. But overall, I am looking at just the fact that, you know, the bulls are getting weaker and weaker. They're failing to push price back up. Is an indication that we may see price continue to go down lower. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at GBP odds. Similar situation again. At this point, that's good that I mentioned that we just kind of get out, because at this point, guys, it's just overall all over the place. And sometimes, that's what I'm saying, the market sometimes, guys, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Sometimes the market will you know, do its own thing, right? But as traders, as long as we just manage our risk, guys, you have nothing to worry about, guys. Literally nothing to worry about. So plus you have a community you can count on here, guys. Like I said, we're here to you know, help each other, you know, as traders. You know, if you have any questions, you can, you know, count on here with a community that is amazing, guys. We have an amazing community, guys, of traders in our Telegram group. So I can't stress that enough, even here on YouTube, guys. guys that we because we didn't get that stronger momentum push, we were looking on the higher time frames like a double bottom, and we may be seeing a breakout back into the range. Look at this huge wick. So it seems like price broke out back into the range, but it rejected. So longer term, I'm not saying right now, longer term we may see euro AUD kind of melt if we continue to get rejection of this major level of structure. We may see price actually continue to go down lower. It's just, you want to see a stronger push, you want to see a stronger momentum for price to have a nice clean move. You know what I mean? This looks a little bit more cleaner as opposed to this. This is very, very choppy. Like, you know what I mean? Like trying to trade something like this is like, just look at that. You know what I mean? Like that's a little bit difficult to trade. So there's nothing to trade there either. Same with this right now. It looks like price respects it really nice, but it's, look at this choppiness over here, right? That was very, like, that was just ranging there for a bit. We got the break below, then we retested here at this level of structure, which was nice. And then we have been pushing to the downside. We have come to this level of support. So like I said, it seems like we are getting a nice clean rejection here on Euro New Zealand. And we might just see price kind of range for a little bit in between here before it breaks above. If it breaks above, I think there's a 200 pip range here. So if it breaks above, we got to look for a stronger momentum push. If we get that strong momentum push, we get on the pullback, and then we wait for price to hold that level of support. And yeah, and then that way we can continue to look for buy setups at this point if it holds this level of support, if price respects it, which is the most important thing, guys. Okay, so we've got gold 15-minute candle is disastrous. Why? Bizarre. I know, it's crazy. To be completely honest with you guys, I don't know. It might be fundamentals and stuff like that. Like there's sometimes other factors behind it, but we could see, okay, so the 4 hour is looking bearish. This is good. This is good. This is good, guys. We just have to ride it out. Okay, ride it out. It's all good. That's fine. It's looking crazy, but we just have to ride it out. Remember, I remember when I used to trade crypto like heavily. I used to, like, we would, what was it, diamond hands. You had diamond hands. Let's go. Okay, Tom Brooks 50 million. Yeah, it looks bizarre. Avon, okay, is the news good for US? So if the news is good for US dollar, will that make gold go up? No. So if the news is good for the US dollar, that will make gold go down. If the US dollar is weak, that will make gold go up. Okay. Sorry, if the US dollar is, sorry, incorrelated. If the US dollar is strong, gold will be weak. If the US dollar is weak, then gold will go up. Wait, I said that wrong. Did I say that wrong? Yeah, anyways, if the dollar, for example, right now the dollar is, in this case, it's weak, but it's pushing back up. If the dollar is strong, right? If the dollar starts pushing up, then gold starts going down. It starts losing. It starts weakening, right? But let's say the dollar starts weakening and it starts going down, then gold goes back up. Okay, if the dollar starts losing its value. Sorry, I don't know if I said that right for a sec. Yes. Let's go, Tom Brooks. Let's go. Yes, USD gold inversely correlated. That is correct. I remember I had a friend of mine who so like, I remember I told you guys, like, a lot of my friends, like, they, you know, they're very supportive, but they don't know how to trade, right? Funny enough, basically, man, like, I'm telling you, if I knew how to, like, when I first started trading and I had a friend that knew how to trade, I would be on him. I would be like, man, teach me, like, you know, like, bro, like, whatever, man, dinner's on me. I'll take you to the keg. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just teach me your ways. I would have loved that. You know what I mean? But obviously, you know, my friends, they do well for themselves, really well for themselves. And, you know, they're just, obviously they have different things that they focus on. Right. But it's funny because, you know, a lot of them don't even understand like half the things that I do. So they're like, they have no idea. Like, when I'm trading, they're just like, bro, I don't even understand those lines that you're doing. And I'm just like, it's okay, bro. Even if you don't understand, it's all good. But you know, being able to you know, learn over time and really kind of practice over everything is really important, guys, because the more you're consistent, the more you show up every day, the more you will see results. You know what I mean? Yvonne, I'm your new friend, teach me. Hey bro, you gotta come on live. As long as you come on live, you will learn, man. Trust me, you will learn a lot on our live streams, and my live streams are absolutely free, guys, absolutely free to tune in. And so yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys tune in every day, guys. We have an amazing community here, even on Yvonne, on our Telegram group. You know, the link is in the video description below, or in the chat box. I put it in there. Just click that in and join in on our Telegram. We have a great community there, guys. We're at 42 likes, guys. Can we get it to 50 likes? Let's go. Okay, so guys, overall this is good. Like, gold is looking overall, it's respecting this level structure. That's what we want. We just want price to respect this level. That's it. So we'll leave it as is. We'll wait. This is kind of what my outlook is. If gold ends up breaking above these highs, it is what it is. You know, you take your wins, you take your losses, and you get out of the markets. Do never revenge trade, guys. It is what it is. You move forward, and that's it. That's it. I know sometimes as new traders, it sucks taking a loss. It sucks this, but remember, and this is why I'm telling you guys, go check out that book. I don't know if it's free, but apparently it's free. I think Patrick mentioned it's free on YouTube. I don't know if it's free on YouTube either way, but I paid like $15 either way. But I paid $15, guys, and you can get the audiobook. I have it on the still have it on the books on the Apple Store. So you know how the iPhones, I don't know if you have iPhone or Android, but if you have whatever, if you have, just go to the Play Store or Android store, you'll be able to pull up the book, and like it's an audiobook. And personally, I like it when it reads it out, and then I'm like driving, you know what I mean? I'm in my car, I'm listening, and then it slowly starts drilling into your head, guys. And it's all about psychology. He literally talks about psychology. I'll be honest, the first few chapters, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what is this guy talking about, right? But then he explains things. The way he explains stuff is really true, and it helps you with your psychology, right? And funny enough, guys, you know, maybe if you're not into reading or whatever the case is, when you follow me in my live streams, you will see that this psychology that I teach is very correlated to Marco Douglas, because I learned so much from that book. And it really helps you with how to, you know, manage your trades and manage your risk. Yvonne is, I'm new. Okay, perfect. Yvonne, I love the Telegram name, by the way. God first. That's right, my man. Let's go. God first always. That's right. We are Blessed Traders Academy. I want you guys to know that each and every one of you guys are blessed. That's why I called it like that. And so yeah, Patrick, thumbs up. Let's go, bro. Let's go. We're at 43 likes, guys. We're so close to 50. Can we get it to 50 likes? Let's get it. We've got Gangaraju. I hope I pronounced your friend right, my friend. But what type of trader are you? I'm an intraday, so I focus like intraday trader. So I don't really do swing trades or anything like that. I'm not a scalper. I'm a day trader. I just focus on getting into trades. Sometimes I can get a quick trade, which could be like I guess you could say considered a scalp trade. A scalp is really 1 minute, 5 minute time frames. But sometimes some scalpers could go up to like 30 minutes to an hour. Depends. Sometimes they'll stay that long, right? Sometimes I'll have trades where I'm in it, quick in and out, 20 minutes. Sometimes some trades will take 3 hours, but I'm a day trader. Sometimes I'll see some sort of like longer swing trade opportunities, and I'll let you guys know. And then, you know, it has gone well. Like looking at some longer term trades is nice, because you get much more clarity. So if you look at the charts here, for example, okay, I'm just going to choose something random, like even like, let's say gold here, for example. Yeah, let's take a look at gold, for example. If we take a look at gold, okay, and we go up to the daily, what are we looking at here with gold? So gold, if you look at the higher time frames, right, and let's say you would have got in here on sells a long time ago, okay, and you do a like a long-term trade, and you set your stops, and you do, like, for example, you put a, let's say, 100 pip stop or something like that. That's a 100 pip stop, by the way. It looks so small, but that's just because it's the daily. And the reason why you get in there is because you're looking at the daily, and you can see that, what do you see? We've come to this level again, which is a level of resistance here in the past, support, a little bit of support. Okay, so it's a level of structure here. let's say you take sells there, and we see a bearish candle form here on the daily and the 4 hour, and then you get in on sells. Let's say you target, let's say in the past, let's say you target the lows. You would have just targeted the lows. Price ended up touching the lows anyways, guys. If you look at it, look, price ended up, so it came back up, came down, came back up to this level structure. We knew it was a major level structure. We had a double top formation on the 4 hour time frame, okay? And let's say long term you would have just targeted these lows over here, guys. That's over 1,074 pips, guys, and 100 pip stop loss. Even you would have do 150 pip stop loss, right? So even longer term, looking at the bigger picture, going into the higher time frames, you can still benefit, guys. Like, you could still like get into nice swing trade opportunities. And that's why I teach this, guys. I always teach a top-down analysis. Look at the higher time frames. Higher time frames will tell us the overall direction of the market for us to get back in, right? So again, that's why I'm looking at, for example, gold right now. It's forming this kind of wedge pattern formation, right? And you know, we're at a level of resistance here as well too. So we do have a little bit of a range, which, you know, we may see gold, like I said, we may see gold wick a little bit here at this area, where it might come back up, create a wick, and then finally go back down, right? So that's something that we just have to be mindful as well, guys. You know what I mean? But as long as you, for example, put your stop loss, and if it stops you out, it is what it is, guys. You move on. It. Very happy to hear that, Tom. And like I said, you know, I building this channel and just this community isn't just about, hey, follow my trades, hey, just get in here, hey, this is what I'm looking at, but it's also a channel where, you know, we're here for encouragement, you know what I mean? And you know, we're here to support each other as much as we can. You know, we're humans, you know, people can make mistakes, you know, the markets will do anything at any given time, right? And you know, like I said, right, it's hard to kind of take trades without emotion. It's really difficult, guys, you know. But as long as you have like a community you can count on, especially in the trading community where it can be lonely at times, it's really, really helpful to have that. And I feel that we have been able to create an amazing family here that you know, is there to support each other. So yeah, let's go. Happy to have you back, Tom. Let's get it. Yvonne, let's go. Atlanta, Georgia, let's go, my man. We're pretty close, we're neighbors. So you're in the States, I'm in Canada, so that's awesome, bro. That is awesome. So gold is starting to push up, but again, we're just at an indecision point. You know, we've got that candle wick rejection, which is good, so that's indicating weakness in the market. However, the bulls are not giving up, guys, and so they're just trying to push price up as much as they can. I'm just gonna let it ride out, guys. At this point, we have your stops already set, and kind of just it is what it is. Move on. You know what I mean? Look at GU. So GU, it's coming back up to literally exactly where I had my line here. So let's see how much of a pip range we have here, guys. So that's about 20 pips. Again, I think it's just going to consolidate for quite some time here before we see a potential break to the downside. If we get a break to low, then I think it's just going to like start forming this kind of descending wedge pattern formation, something like this, and then price will kind of go down here. Maybe we'll get one more push to the upside like this and reject, and then we'll finally see a break below. That's kind of what I'm expecting, right? And we can kind of target these lows over here. But overall bullishness, I don't really see bullish price action for GU, to be honest. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing here right now. And then let's see what kind of range we would be working with. We're talking about 40 pips. Okay. NAS 100. Yeah, so see what I'm talking about? It's just ranging. It's 914 right now. However, let's see, the 30 minutes looking bearish, 1 hour's looking bearish. I think just based off of what we're looking at, we may expect it to continue to go sells. Okay, however, this is a very, very risky, like higher risk trade. You know, if you do something like this, something like that, yeah, it's definitely higher risk, guys. But I'll leave that there for now, and we'll see what ends up happening there for NAS 100. NZD CAD, how's NZD CAD doing? Yeah, so NZD CAD, we're seeing, see how it came back up, it came down, then it pushed back up, maybe forming some sort of a double top. Could be a possibility, guys. Could be a possibility. We'll see. Okay. S&P 5, let's go. What's going on with S&P 5? So S&P 5, we had this double top, price strong momentum, ranged a little bit. We may be seeing S&P 5 fall. I could see S&P 5 continuing to go down further and then a retest, but overall this is kind of what I'm expecting for S&P 5. Got a good range here, and it's looking bearish on the 30-minute. 1 hour's looking bearish. 15 minutes, yeah, we may see a rejection here and a continuation to the downside for S&P 5. USD CAD, oh my gosh, this is the type of stuff you want to avoid, guys. Choppiness, range, yeah, you just want to stay out. Let's go, let's go. We got South Africa. Let's go, let's get it, guys. Yeah, so gold, again, we just got to ride it out, guys. It's really, really playing at this point. But again, if this goes in correlation with what I was telling you guys earlier. If you got into this trade, for example, with over leveraging, like let's say you're a small account size and you're like over trading right now, you'd be crying because like price is really messing with you emotionally, right? So this is why you want to manage your risk. You want to slow down, breathe, right? As long as you do low risk, you're fine, right? You're managing your risk. You're doing what you have to do as a trader to trade responsibly, right? And I can't stress this enough, guys. I'm telling you. And even in the book, like a lot of traders will tell you, and like for example, Marco Douglas has been trading for years, guys. We're talking over 30 years. He's been in the industry, and he says it himself. He's like, there will be losses, guys. You have to understand that there will be losses. And remember what I teach you guys as well too. Don't have an expectation in the markets. If you go into the markets with an expectation, you will find yourself disappointed, guys. I'm telling you right now. You will find yourself being really, really disappointed, guys. So the dollars index is starting to show signs of weakness. However, we may see it come down a little bit lower, maybe a tad bit lower, probably down over here and hold this level of support. Could be a possibility. Or it might push back up. We'll see. We shall see, guys. Yeah, because we're kind of coming back down to the bottom of this range anyways, but we do have still a little bit of room to the downside. It might probably be retesting these highs over here as a level of support. So it gives us a little bit of room here for the dollar to melt a little bit. But I still feel that it should be reacting at this level in itself, because we got we got resistance, you know, support. It's enough of a strong level for price to continue to go higher. But we'll leave it as is for now. and we'll go from there, guys. Let's go. Euro GBP, we're getting a push to the upside slightly, so we'll see. We may get a strong momentum push. If we get a strong momentum push, we get in on the pullback and call it a day, guys. Welcome, 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 guys. Smash that like button if you enjoy these live streams, guys. Do me a huge solid and give me a thumbs up. Also, guys, for all the new family members, welcome, welcome, welcome. Excited and happy to have you guys here this morning. Guys, Marion here. We got Marion. Thoughts on NAS? Like I said, NAS right now, I'm probably looking at sells, to be honest. That's what I'm looking at for NAS right now. We're looking at NAS sells, but I don't want to, like, again, it's always manage your risk, not financial advice, but we're looking at NAS sells at this point. I see weakness, guys. I'm expecting NAS to continue to sell further. Okay. Always manage your risk, guys. I have to go to the washroom, so if you guys want, do you guys want me to stay on? If you guys want me to stay on, I can stay on, but I'll be right back. And but I won't be back on for much longer anyway. So welcome to all the new members. Let's go. We've got great stream, Pedro. I was fortunate, like a loss, just part of it all. Midnight here in Oz. I have to go to bed. Okay, Toms. Happy to have you, and it's all good. You know, you did well with the Australian trade, so keep it up. Marianne Rogers, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm subscribing for sure. That's awesome, my man. Welcome to the family. And like I said, if you do subscribe, so all the new subscribers or family members, because I like to call you guys family members, you're part of the family. For all the new family members that are just tuning in, guys, don't forget to hit the notification bell and click all notifications, okay? Because if you don't click all notifications, then you'll have where your phone won't even notify you sometimes, right? Only when you're sometimes when you're on the app, which is kind of pointless. But anyways, Marion, I hope you found that helpful, my man. Like I said, welcome to La Familia. And let's go. Guys, we're almost at 50 likes. We're at 47 likes, guys. Can we get it to 50? Let's go. Also, guys, all the new members that are tuning in, introduce yourself. Let me know where you guys are joining us from. We got Tejas here. Okay, bro, done. Let's go. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at, guys. We're coming close to 9:30. So again, you always have to manage your risk. Overall expectation, like I said, is potential sells. However, remember, as traders, anything could happen at any given time. Okay, so we have to manage our risk. Same with gold. Look, gold is very indecisive. The bulls are still trying to push price up. But overall, you know, my expectation is potentially gold to reject this level. We could see heavy wick rejections at this level, so that's a strong indication that the bulls are failing to push price above. However, the bulls are still not giving up, and so we're just leaving it as is. We're not using hope, because typically in trading you don't want to be using I hope that price goes in this direction. You don't want to look at the markets that way. We could just say, hey, we may see price do something like this, right? Don't say we may expect. Sometimes I'll say it, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? Okay, let's go. Yeah, I know. We got Tejas here. Please go to the washroom first. That's important, bro. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the washroom quick, guys. I will be back. I'll leave the charts here going for a bit, and I will see you guys in 1 second. Okay. We've got Brandon here. Brandon, welcome. What's up, guys? Market's having mixed emotions right now. Yeah, it's crazy right now, bro. It's crazy. Lots of the market's really choppy right now. Even overall with like our GBP NZD trade, just look at this indecision, man. Like, you know, usually price is nice and clear. It respects, you know, clean market structure, but right now it's just, it is what it is, guys. Some days it'll be like that. The market will be like that, and you just kind of move on with it, right? But okay, I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I am back. Take a look at that. My gosh, I leave and this is what I come to. Wow, price went exactly as expected here, guys. Look at that. Guys, we're at 48 likes. Can we get it to 50, guys? Look at that. Price went exactly as expected for Nas. Okay, so I would right now, if you guys got into this Nas trade, I would move your stop loss to entry. Okay, and you're already probably up a good amount. So yeah, that's crazy, guys. So yeah, so I'd leave it there. That's already, you'd be up a crazy amount. And then gold, we are getting a clean rejection here on the higher time frames, which is kind of what we want. We want the higher time frames to respect this level structure. We are getting a nice clean rejection. However, I'm just not really liking the overall price action with gold right now. It's not you know, being as friendly as we'd like, but we are getting that rejection of this level. So I just kind of manage your risk, probably move your stop loss a little bit closer at this point. But yeah, I wouldn't be getting into heavy sells just yet, guys. Not really looking at that yet. We need to kind of break below. I'd say anything breaking below for gold, below this level, and closing below this level, we can expect a continuation to the downside. Because if you look here, if we kind of draw this upwards trend, you know, we still haven't kind of broken below. So we just need to see a break below. Once we get a nice break below, then that's a stronger indication. This was just getting in on a higher entry, but overall it seems like we are getting that rejection, which is good. So we'll end up seeing what ends up happening there for gold, guys. Nicholas, let's go, bro. Nicholas has been with us since the very beginning, guys. I think like when I had like what, 200 subscribers, bro. But yeah, anyways, man, I really do appreciate the love. I appreciate all the support, guys. You know, I really do appreciate it, guys. It does mean a lot. So thank you for always tuning in, guys, supporting. Every like, every comment, guys, it does support the channel, you know what I mean? And it helps me kind of keep going, you know, with producing more and more live streams, guys, as we go. So now, as like I said, move your stop loss to entry. Right now, you definitely be up. Price went down as here, exactly as what we expected. But now we just kind of wait it out and let it do its thing, guys. Okay. Especially if you move your stop loss to entry, it's officially a risk-free trade, you know. Sometimes, or typically, I mainly tell you guys to take your profits, like partial profits. So if you want, you can do that as well. Look at EURUSD as well, guys. Kind of came back up and then it came back into the range, guys. So EURUSD is ranging, guys, for now. GJ, okay, so GJ seems like we finally got a break below. GBP NZD, oh my goodness, lots of indecision, man, lots of indecision. It just doesn't want to drop. That is unfortunate. So yeah, so we got another push down here. GJ looks good in terms of sells. We sold GJ up here as well. So if we get a nice clean continuation, guys, on GJ, like let's say it continues to sell and it comes down to, let's say, I don't know, we can kind of, yeah, this is a good level here, but I don't think it'll go that low that quick. So I'd say this level would be kind of my first target level for price to kind of come and hold its level support. So if we get GJ come down here to this level, okay, we can expect to get in on the retracement. So if we get GJ come down a little bit lower, we got that strong momentum, because it is a pretty strong momentum push. We got that rejection at this level that we expected. We're already you know, 40 pips down. Now what we want to do is kind of target these lows over here and then wait for the retracement, and then we can continue to sell. Because if we look at the higher time frames, guys, let's go up to the higher time frames. What have we done here, right? You can see on the higher time frames, this is looking pretty bearish. Okay, this is the 4-hour time frame. We were kind of trending to the upside, and then we've kind of broken below. We're kind of breaking previous lows on the higher time frames at this point. However, we may come down here and start ranging. So let's be mindful too. So let's Yeah, let's realize that, you know, maybe price won't continue to go down further unless it really breaks below this level. So I'm going to draw this out here and put sell structures below, sell setups below this level structure. But you could see that that is a nice clean rejection there, guys, which is kind of what I was expecting for GG to do. But more importantly, I was hoping that, not hoping, but would have liked that a GBP NZD would have done the same. But again, remember I told you guys, if it closes here in decision, then this is an invalidated trade. And just kind of go from there. I thought we were going. Hey, we've got Tatsita here. Hello, welcome, guys. We're at where are we at right now, guys? We are at yeah, Nas is going in our favor, guys. Like I mentioned, we were looking at sells. Marianne, let's go, guys. Guys, we're almost at 50 likes, guys. Can we get it to 50 likes? Let's go. Price is melting exactly as expected on NAS, guys. With gold, gold, we are finally getting that break below. However, this could still wick back up. So keep that in mind as well, too, guys. We have to be mindful of that gold is could be very, very wicky. So just be mindful that it may wick back up and maybe even retest these highs before it actually officially breaks below, right? So let's keep that in mind. However, we have a potential setup here of about 120 pip move. Could be a possibility, but we always have to just manage our risk, guys. Okay, always manage our risk. Let's go. Welcome to all the new family members as well, guys. Don't be shy. Feel free to say hi, guys. For all the new members that are tuning in, maybe it's your first time here, guys. Welcome to the family. Oh, bro, IMEO's crazy, man. Okay, so as you guys could see, gold is going on sells exactly as what we expected. So we just kind of want to manage our risk though, guys, at this point, because it's still see, it's how it's creating that wick. It's still not giving me that 100% confirmation. I want to see this candle close bearish and below this level of resistance here, or support, sorry. Otherwise we may be holding it as a level of support. Surprisingly, it might come back higher. So keep that in mind as well too, guys. So however, we are at a major level of resistance, so I'm expecting actually gold to reject it. But we'll see what ends up happening there, guys. Overall, NAS went in our favor over, I think we had a 500 pip move there, but we just gotta wait it out, guys. And I told you guys to move your stop loss to entry, right? I told you guys that a couple minutes ago. So right now, even if it would have took you out, would have took partials, you still would have been in the plus. Guys, we're getting a nice rejection of this level here on the dollar index. So if we get a break above, again, typically when we see something like this, we get a break above, we could see gold continue to go down further. So it looks like everything is going in correlation with what we expected. This is good. We've got my sister-in-law here. Let's go, Kunis. Let's get it. We've got Lone Boyd. Nice analysis, Pedro. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Really do, guys. Guys, all the new members that are just tuning in, maybe it's your first time here, guys, or, whatever the case is. Maybe you're struggling with your trading, or you've had a hard time kind of trading the markets, or you're finding the markets do go against you. It's all good. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you I'm always right. But I can tell you one thing, guys. We have an amazing community here that you can count on. We have a community that you can learn and share your thoughts. You know what I mean? So consider joining the family, guys. And all of you that already have, make sure that you hit the notification bell, guys. I can't stress enough, so that way you don't miss any of these live streams at all. Also, if you haven't already, guys, I'm going to put the link here for the Telegram group again, because I know some people, you know, maybe you have a hard time finding it or whatever the case is. It is in the video description below, but I'm going to put it here. I'm just going to share it in the group chat. And also, those that are looking to level up on their trading, maybe you really want to follow how I catch these trades. Maybe you want to learn how to be able to do these trades on yourself. If that is you and you're really genuinely just really want to level up and kind of follow my trades, or you have questions, or you're looking to, we do live stream, monthly live streams on our VIP inner circle. I also share my analysis, and we do have a group support chat, which is there to, like, you know, if you have any questions or whatever, there to support you. So I have my VIP inner circle. I created that because I wanted to create it something more intimate, more like, you know, that's why it's called inner circle, to support you as an individual, to help you level up on your trading. So if that is you, I'm going to leave the link there below. Feel free to join, guys. And I do have different price plans available. Yeah, like I said, I'm here with you every step of the way. And guys, the fact that I'm here live every single day, giving you guys free value, guys, you know what I mean? There's streamers that don't even give you, they won't even bother answering your questions, or they'll charge for the live streams. I'm not doing that. This is, for example, my VIP inner circle is literally for people that just really want to level up on their trading and really just want to have clarity. You know what I mean? Maybe you feel lost in your trading journey. Maybe you just feel like, man, I don't understand the markets, or I feel that I'm always losing trades, or I don't have the best entries, or whatever the case is, guys. Maybe the psychology as well too. Maybe you're struggling with your psychology, right? You're struggling with your confidence in getting into a trade. You're struggling with your overall trading plan. Whatever the case is, I've created that VIP inner circle for you. And also I'm not just saying this, but I've also created my free Telegram group. So that's what it's there for. So both links are there, guys. Feel free to join in. I look forward to seeing you guys inside. And also, for those that have been asking, because before I really didn't have a broker I really could count on, I do have Blueberry Markets, and I can't say this enough, but they've been really, really well. And I'm gonna put the link here in the video description, and feel free to sign up. They have, I believe, a sign up bonus. I don't know exactly what the sign up bonus is, because like I said, I'm not really like all about this whole like links. I'm new, right? I'm new to all of this type of stuff, but all I want you to know is, from the bottom of my heart, I'm not going to recommend something that doesn't, you know what I mean? So really good brokers. Like I said, I was with Black Bulls. They're regulated as well. I like how Blueberry Markets is regulated. They're from Australia. Really good customer service, and very, very responsive, which I like that. With the Black Bull Markets, they're regulated, but I don't like their customer service. I feel like they just, like, you know, if you have a question or something about your account or withdrawal or whatever, they take forever to do it, and they take a while to respond. So I don't really like that. So I really like the customer service with Blueberry Markets. The link is there, guys, as well. So make sure you click the link if you're, you know, maybe you're not happy with the broker you're with, or maybe you're with an unregulated broker. It's important to be with a regulated broker, because that's also going to help you when you get in your trades, guys. Because sometimes you'll get into trades, and what was I going to tell you? Sometimes you'll be in trades that will wick you out. The broker has huge spreads. You don't want that, especially when it's unregulated brokers. They like to play and manipulate with your trades that you're in, right? Sometimes you'll see it kind of wick up, and you're like, why did it hit my stop loss when there was still a good amount of range? That is because it's an unregulated broker, right? They can get away with that type of stuff. So Tejas, yes, you have given me a lot of confidence. Awesome, bro. That really, you know, I appreciate that, man. You know, if I can help anyone, like I said, it's all about purpose, guys. You know, when you have that driven purpose to be able to help people, like I said, you know, I've been doing this for 6 years, and more closely, I've narrowed it down. I started with cryptocurrency, started trading crypto, got into NFTs, flipped NFTs, all that type of stuff. Got into mining. I still have a couple miners anyways. Got into helium, invested heavily into crypto. You know, I traded into, that's my background, right? Really, crypto was kind of the catalyst into everything. And then I got into currencies. And that's really where I liked Forex. I liked the currencies. It's got a lot of volume in these markets, right? There's a lot of volatility, similar to Bitcoin as well. yeah, I really liked how Forex works, and I really got immersed into it. And I really started to seeing results just even more recently. Like 2 years ago is when I really started kind of seeing my level up, my knowledge in trading really start to take a push. And it did take a while, guys. I'll be honest with you, it did take a while, but being able to, and that's what I'm saying, being able to reach out to like, you know, I took a lot of programs. I spent a lot of money on courses, on programs, right? And so being able to invest in yourself is the best investment, right? And sometimes even being able to join our live streams like this and watching the live streams, guys, is also a way for you to level up on your trading as well, right? And this is free, by the way, right? So you guys can literally come in every day and join in, guys, on free knowledge and realize and analyze how I look at the markets, right? So let's go, Brandon. 100%. Let's go, bro. You got it. I appreciate the love, guys. We're at 51 likes. Can we get it to 51? Can we get it to 60? Can we get it to 60 likes, guys? Okay, so remember what I told you? I want this to close bearish below this level of structure. So as long as gold closes bearish, I'm thinking we would probably look at nice clean sells, but we need to break below. If it doesn't break below, it'll just create a wick and it might come back up to these highs, okay? So let's just be mindful of that, guys. NAS, again, remember I told you, just move your stop loss to entry, let it do its thing. Again, maybe the next candle will push it below. We'll see what ends up happening, okay? GU, okay, see GU, remember this kind of like downwards wedge pattern where I was mentioning earlier. So it seems now at this point we are definitely going to probably break below, and this type of range that we have is about 40 pip range, okay? Always manage your risk, guys. GBP NZD, very indecisive, unfortunately, so it is what it is, but overall direction is to the downside. Okay, Jarika. Sorry, I'm not sure if I pronounced your name right, but hello. How are you? I'm doing good, my man. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Okay, Nicholas, let's go. What do you think about USD JPY? We'll take a look at USD JPY for you, bro. And Marianne, do you think NAS will be pushing all the way down? Let's take a look. So I think, yes, potentially we do have potential to continue to go down further. However, let's take a look first here. Let's see. We got USD JPY, Nicholas. Let's take a look here. So USD JPY, let's clear the charts. Excuse me. Let's go up to the daily and see where we're at. So on the daily, we can see that we have been in this upwards trajectory. You know, we've been, you know, what's the overall direction? We want to understand the overall direction. It's to the upside. Okay, so now that we know that, that's pretty darn clear, okay? We had price for GJ come back down to this, UJ, sorry, come back down to this level of support. What I'm expecting potentially, just based off of what I'm looking at right now, the daily is looking very bearish, right? And we've got the highs over here, even from yesterday. And we could see also, you know, we can expect at this point probably price to come back down to these lows once more. That's kind of my overall expectation. It's looking bearish, even if we look at the 4-hour time frame. Let's see. Yeah, so overall, there's a little bit of indecision right now. I wouldn't really personally, to be honest, I wouldn't really trade USD JPY. I don't know. It's just not, it's just from looking at this, guys, like, you know what I mean, we had, I think this was like news, and then we had all of this kind of just choppiness, like, you know what I mean, we're not in a trend, we're just kind of sideways. Especially, remember what I always teach you guys, I say, when you see a strong move like this, like a nice strong momentum push, you can expect price to exhaust, right? I always teach this, guys, exhaust or range, right? Take a break. So that's kind of what we look for when we see a strong move like that, guys. Remember that. Keep that in mind always as traders, okay? When price does a strong move like this, we can't expect price to go back up right away. It's just not going to happen. It's very rare when that happens, by the way. Okay, so now we understand that. Yes. Okay, so we are kind of trending sideways. So at this point, we're kind of in a range. So knowing that we're in a range, if we look at kind of the highs of the range, which is over here, and the lows of the range, which is over here, we can see that price kind of tried to push up, failed. Price came back up, tried to push up again. The bulls failed. And then now look what we're at right now. We're kind of holding this level of support. But if we kind of break below a little bit and we see a candle close below, we can expect a continuation to these lows. However, once we come to these lows, this would be a good buying opportunity where we may see, price come back up to these highs once more, and then maybe we may see a continuation to the upside or a break above, right? So we don't know yet, but all we do is we manage our risk, right? We look at the best high probable setups. So at this point, there's no good probable setup right now on USD JPY, but that's kind of my outlook, guys. You know what I mean? I hope, Nicholas, you understood that. Let's go. We're at 52 likes, guys. Can we get it to 60 likes? Let's go. Guys, if you enjoy these live streams, give me a nice thumbs up, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let's get it. Morian, so NAS, let's take a look at NAS, Morian. Let's see. So yeah, NAS overall, we were looking at sells overall at this point, but we do also have to see something here. So I'll be honest, what I would do, and this is what I told you guys, move your stop loss to entry. At this point, if you are still in this trade, move your stop loss to entry, because at this point, if you get in here, it's too risky to get in on sells at this point. The reason why I say that is because at any given time, this candle, unless it closes bearish, this candle could wick back up and then it could just be back in this range or push above, right? So we just have to be mindful of that as well. We do have a lot of US news coming out too during the day. I believe at 2 we have more US news. And then also if this closes, you have to be mindful that the next candle may push back up and then it just may be a fake out for this, it may be faking out. If we look at the higher time frames, we could see that we have been respecting this kind of upwards trend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And then what did price fail to do here? Look, it failed to create a new higher high. So what did we expect here? So we failed to create a new higher high. We created a double top pattern formation. Remember when I told you guys this? And then look, boom, price melted, right? I clear the charts every time because I can't keep all the past trades. You can go watch my previous live streams, guys. And in fact, I do highly suggest you to go watch my previous live streams, especially if you're new to trading and it's your first time, guys. Guys, go back. Even once we're done this live stream, go back to my last 2 live streams and watch it from beginning to end, guys. Maybe skip the first 5 minutes, but then because that's usually when I just kind of get ready and introduce myself. But watch it from the beginning to end and take notes, guys. Look how I look at the markets, analyze how I look at it on a higher time frame. What am I expecting? How am I reacting, right? And trust me, you will see success sooner or later, guys. And then again, right, I know it's hard with live streams because right now I've been really focusing on the live streams and I've been focusing on my inner circle, which is really my main focus, guys. I'm really trying to help these people, level up on their trading and, any questions they have and all that type of stuff, I'm there for them. So that is my focus there as well too. So if that is you guys know where you can find my VIP inner circle. The link is there in the video description below. You guys can join in. And I'm just going to leave it here because I do have to get going, guys. The wifey's got here a meeting. So I will leave you guys in a bit, but there's the link for my VIP inner circle as well, guys. The recommended broker, I can't stress this enough. They're really good. They're regulated. Blueberry Markets, you can look at the reviews. I don't recommend Black Bull Markets. I was with them, but I didn't really like their customer service and their spreads, so I'm not happy with that. It is what it is. Move on. And like I said, I've been with them for a while, but I just didn't like their spreads. I actually enjoyed Vantage. Vantage wasn't too bad. They were Australian as well, but unfortunately they locked out the opportunity for people in Canada and I believe the States too. So A lower low has to be made, right? Yes, that's correct, Marianne. That's right. Get that dough. Let's go. USD CAD. Well, I'll take a look at USD CAD, bro. Give me 1 sec here. And then I'm gonna have to leave, okay, guys? If you guys want, so Nas, look, Nas is going in our favor there. If you want to continue on, guys, we will be possibly going live tonight, but a little bit later, because like I said, I have my friend, he's leaving to Serbia. He's leaving to Serbia tomorrow, so we're just gonna have him celebrate with him a little bit. And yeah, so that'll be later today anyways, but I still want to come through with you guys and help you guys. What am I looking at for USD CAD? Let's clear the charts, guys, at this point. Let's go to the higher time frames. Okay. And so far, what I'm looking at with USD CAD, I was looking at price probably coming down, but it seems like we may be forming some head and shoulders on the 4 hour on the daily as well too. Daily is a little bit more clear, although it is pretty choppy. Like this is kind of like the left shoulder here. Okay, you can see the right shoulder here, and then you can see kind of we may be coming up. We may expect a push a little bit higher for USD CAD, and we may come back down. So overall, we know the higher time frames is kind of looking like some sort of a head and shoulders pattern formation. Not the most ideal, I'll be honest with you. I don't really like what I see, but overall, we can expect price to come up to these highs potentially here. So there's a little bit more of a move to the upside. 4 hour is looking like we've got a nice bullish momentum. However, if we do really be realistic here, these are the lows here. Let's be honest with each other. We are stuck in a ranging market. And remember what I told you guys, almost 70% to 80% of the time, the markets will be ranging sideways. And so that is totally normal, guys. It's just part of the game. So, expecting USD CAD to probably come back up a little bit higher, maybe has a little bit more juice to the upside, probably around there. That's about 52 pips. All right, that's my expectation there, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys in my free Telegram group. We have an amazing community there, Blessed Traders Academy. It's absolutely free to join, guys. The link is in the video description below. I've also put the link in the video description, or sorry, in the chat box for my VIP inner circle. If you're looking to level up, guys, we have amazing options in terms of pricing plans. Like right now I have for like $297, it's 3 months access. And like I said, we do monthly Zoom calls, and we also do chart analysis. We do breakdowns. I do educational posts, so I'm like explaining to you guys what I'm looking at in the markets, when to get out, when to get in. So if that is something that you're interested, click the link below. The link is there in the chat box below. So I look forward to seeing you guys in there. Also, my recommended broker is there, guys. I don't know what the sign up bonus is, but there's a bonus. But overall, the most important thing is not the bonus. It's the fact that you'll have a regulated broker with low spreads. That's the most important thing, and good customer service. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed this live stream, give me a nice thumbs up. Also, share this video with your friends if you have any friends that are looking to level up on their trading or whatever the case is, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.